Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Snooze. No Snooze. This is the morning show powered by the people for the people. I'm your host, Dezo the Introvert. I'm here to break down everything in the world of movies, music, culture, sports, even. You know what I'm saying? We're here to give y'all the news, man. News from around the world, around the United States, around your area. You know what I'm saying? This is the place to be. I'm joined by my man AZ, man. Talk to him.
Yo, you already know what time it is when you see that countdown on your screen. You already know what time it is. The Hood CNN, the show powered by the people for the people, showing you, giving you everything you need to know about what's going on around you, and far away from you. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, never who that. It's your boy, kicking game to you like Michael Phelps. What's the word, Dezo?
Yeah, kicking game like Michael Phelps. That's tough. It's tough. Hey man, I'm doing good, man. How you feeling?
Hey man, happy to see the next weekend. Know what I'm saying? Happy to see another day. Happy that get to report the news. Know what I'm saying, about to have a good
Yeah,
weekend. Hopefully, have a good
for,
weekend. Know what
for
I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure. Down here in Atlanta, man, Hurricane Helena. I don't know if that's the name, but we'll
Yeah,
we'll we'll get into it a little bit later. But Hurricane Helena, Helena, but dropped a lot of water on us over the last couple days.
right.
So
Real quick before we get into the cut, we were just talking earlier. Uh, Everybody that's watching, we were just talking earlier about like a series. I want to ask you a question on this. Your opinion, real quick, before you answer.
yeah.
Throughout all the Marvel movies,
Mm.
and you could include the new ones if you want to. I don't think the new ones hold any kind of water, but throughout all this movies, is Infinity War the best one?
A lot of people would say, Infinity War is the best. Um, I mean, I would give it to it, yeah. But also, you got people who are really big fans of either Winter Soldier or Civil War. You got people who are big fans of Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people put those movies up there.
Right.
It just really depends on your preference, really. But I would, if the world was objective and I had to look at it from an objective lens, I would probably give it to Infinity War. It's an all time great movie. You know,
Yo, Tex, what up, dog? What's the word, big dog?
Tex, what's up with you?
Can we, for a second, can we just put Tex on the big screen for a second? Can we do that real
Yeah,
quick,
we
though?
can put this nasty ass man on the big screen for sure. We can solo. Hey, ISO.
What's the word? You already know what's going on, man. What's top of the morning? It's
Hey, yo,
nasty,
chat,
nasty,
look at this nigga's profile.
nasty work, and nasty work. Listen, we gonna get into it, man. Tap into the No Snooze Button Show, a morning show powered by the people for the people. Um, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what's going on in your town, your city, your community, so that way we can get it to the people, man. It's about to be a nasty morning, bro. And I can't, yo, let's get into it, man. What's the word, y'all? Like, talk to me. Let me just hit y'all with the financials real quick, and then we're gonna get into it, bro.
All right.
Gold is at $2,667. It's down $6 from last week, but up $14 from the last time that we spoke.
Oh damn.
Yeah, silver is at $32.16. It's up 16 cents from last week, but then it's up $2 from the last time that we spoke. Copper stayed the same. Platinum, it's lit, is at 1,000.
Shout out to BG.
Right. It's up $6 from last week, and it's up $46 from the last time that we spoke. The top performers in stocks is Nvidia. You already know that's the chip Most of these are going to be like computer brands and like a lot of computer system setups and shit like that. So listen, all the people, if you got
Right.
people that's in tech or you got people that's like good with computers in your family, you're always going to find a job in technology. The AI is here, bro. Yo, did y'all
Say it
see,
twice.
bro, bro, yo, did y'all? Oh, hold on. Let me just finish off with this, and then we're gonna get into some crazy shit that I saw. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip. So Neo is also another computer system program. It went up about 9%. Intel, it went up about 2.5%. Ionic, which a lot of people have been saying is about to be the new wave. That's a computer Intel program. Like system, they have like a whole system, so it's like Cisco system, shit like that, where they're like doing like large supercomputers for like banks and shit like that, like Amazon, like servers and shit like that. And then Alibaba rounded out with 2.7 for the top 5 act right now, and that should be it. Yeah, we should know everything.
All right, for sure, for sure. That
Oh,
was
but yeah,
financials for context.
did y'all see? Before we get into everything, did y'all see in China they already have like the androids? Like they got androids now. It's not like the robots now. Is not like they got people that you
Oh,
can give them tasks and shit
I
like that.
thought you meant they had Android phones. I was about to say what?
Yeah,
No, no,
I was
no, no,
about
They
to
no,
just
say
now
I
got.
no,
thought
no,
that's
no,
what you
no,
meant. I'm like,
nah. They got the robots, bro. They got the. I'm gonna see if I can get the clip, yo. They got the rope, like literally the same shit from iRobot, literally the same thing. I was
what do you
like,
mean the
oh,
I
same
thought
thing? What do you mean the
I
same
yeah,
thought
thing?
Elon wasn't Elon
bro.
Musk working on some robot models.
Yeah, I think they revealed it, right?
What?
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah,
They said what?
yeah.
What?
Elon Musk is working on some robot models for
Hold
Tesla.
on. This is news to me right now, bro. But I'm getting hit with the hood news, bro.
We covered
Hold
it.
on.
We covered it last year. New
Nah,
Yeah,
context
wait.
and stocks.
Did y'all? Wasn't it? Wasn't it the chip? Y'all covered the chip.
nah,
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 we
nah,
covered
nah,
the
nah.
actual robot, bro.
Remember they was doing that promotion, and what was it, the LA Rams game?
Yeah, it was at a
Yeah, yeah, it
football
was LA,
game.
Yeah,
and then
that was that for that movie shit. That was fake though, right? That's what y'all. That's what
right,
y'all
right,
said.
right, right, right.
Now
Now
it's
it's
Yeah,
real.
real.
it might
Now it's real,
have
Now
nigga.
been.
it's
Now it's real.
real.
Now it's real,
It
nigga.
might have been something else going on though. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? Might
exactly
have
what
been
y'all
something
wanted.
else.
Yo, listen, bro. Y'all niggas wanted jets and shit, bro. Now y'all about to get jets and shit, bro. Just relax, bro. When that shit got that extra compartment, you be like, yo, what's that? Red beam come out, your head top's
Listen,
gone, melted
I
off.
just want them to make them friendly. You know what I'm saying?
All
At
right.
least make them friendly,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Listen, somebody sued. There's a law. I think. Don't quote me on this. I think somebody's about to bring a lawsuit to Chat GBT because, like, I guess the kid was using it so much for school, like
Mm-hmm.
it asked him about his day at school, like, hey, how's school going? Like, wait, what? Wait, what? Without being prompted. Without being
So my
prompted.
chat GPT doesn't do that though. My chat GPT doesn't talk to me.
Yeah, that's
Is that
insane.
a specific app that they
I don't know.
download?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, maybe I
My
don't
chat
know.
GPT does have what the fuck? What?
Yeah,
Your
I was
chat
like, yo,
GPT
what?
talks to
I mean,
It talks
like
to you, nigga?
it's not like if we chilling right now, it's just not gonna send me a message like, yo, what's up, how you doing? It's not gonna be on some shit like that. But like, I could name my chat GPT. I could fucking ask him what to do. Like, I give him directions. He make a plan for me. Like,
Right, right, right,
yo,
right, right.
and
We're not
he'll
talking
reply
about
back
that
like,
though.
yo, how you doing? How your day going? I'm
But
like,
is
all
this
right,
like
it's
an
going
app on
good.
your phone
What
or
do
is
you?
Wait,
this like the
what?
actual
Wait, what? It
ChatGPT app?
axes
No,
you
no,
afterward? Like,
like text. I'll be like, yo, so like, I'll call this nigga Zeke. So like, yo, I'll be like, yo, Zeke, what's the word? Not like exactly like what's the word, but
right,
like,
right, right,
hey,
right,
what's
right,
up?
right.
He be like, hey, I'm doing well. How you doing?
Oh
So
yeah, but
like,
they've been
Yeah,
had that.
you
They've
have
been had
full on
that. They've been
conversations.
that. They've been had that. But he said it wasn't prompted. He said it wasn't prompted. And they said there's been glitches like that. And they said they're gonna fix the glitch.
Fix
So
the glitch.
yeah, I
And they
mean,
was doing that shit on purpose. Ain't no glitching.
yo, nah, that's insane. I'm gonna see if I can send you out a clip. I'm looking for it right now. But nah, this is it's gonna get real, bro. Them robots, bro. Y'all wanted it, y'all got it, bro. I know
I didn't
Easy
say
excited. I know
wait.
Easy excited. I know this
Hold on.
nigga excited.
Wait. Wait, hold on. I didn't say exactly I wanted the robots. I just said Yo, imagine they just make a robot that's made for that, and let's see how real they get with this shit. Let's just see where that shit goes.
Freaky ass frog ass nigga.
And then let's just see what it's saying for one time, my nigga. Nah, ain't
Holy
no way.
smokes.
Ain't no way.
That-
Niggas try all type of new shit for me. Niggas just can't try that new shit right there, nigga. Niggas done tried
Wow,
all type of
you
new
are
shit.
sick, bro. You're sick, bro.
What the
Yo,
fuck?
listen,
What's
man.
wrong with
Salute.
that, bro? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that right there, bro. We're gonna leave that right there. But salute
Niggas,
to Breezy, man.
wait, hold on. Niggas, there's some niggas carrying that shit in their pocket. Weirdo niggas carrying that shit in their pocket. If they could make something even realer than that, nigga, what the fuck?
Wait,
What?
what? Niggas is carrying flashlights in their pocket. What's up? What's up with you? What are you
Yo,
talking about, Easy? What you talking about?
yo, nigga.
Niggas is carrying flashlights in their. Yo, what
Yes.
type of niggas
Easy
is
pause.
this?
How did we even get to this? What's happening?
Kevin Hart made a joke about it, bro.
Wait,
Kevin
what?
Hart made a joke about carrying flashlights in their
Nah,
pocket.
you gotta find the clip.
That was that
Yeah,
fucking
you gotta
series,
find
bro.
it.
That comedy shit. I forgot the shit.
What?
Yo,
Holy
Kevin Hart,
shit.
man, you gotta do better.
Holy
You gotta
shit,
do better,
son.
man.
Nigga, and that was look how long that was ago, nigga. And nigga, that was like fucking over years ago, maybe more than 5 years ago, nigga. Like,
niggas carrying the mail rolls is wickedness, bro. You gotta relax, bro.
nigga said it was a
Y'all
whole
niggas is
flashlight,
tricky.
nigga carry that shit. I'm
Nah,
like, what the fuck?
yeah, gotta relax, son. You
Now,
can't be that.
all I'm saying is, if they could make something real, like make that shit real, like it's a real life thing. Wow, nigga, what technology is something crazy, man.
Nah,
Listen, man,
I don't want that technology, bro.
let's hop into it, man. Let's hop into it, fellas. We got a lot to talk about today, man. We got our first trailer for Michael B. Jordan and Michael Kugler's new film. We also got Derrick Rose retirement, which we're gonna hit up. And we also have Young Dolph's killer being sentenced to life. But before we get all into our main three topics, we're gonna hit a little bit of quick hits. You know what I'm saying? Quick hits. We
Before we get into that, you shout out to Breezy with the quote of the year. You
let
can't
me
buy
that up.
energy. Go get some fucking sleep, nigga.
Facts,
Niggas
facts,
looking
facts.
out zombies out here, bro. Stop hitting the Fent
Your
K2
boys looking tired out here.
sprinkle combinations, bro. Stop doing that, bro. And niggas looking like zombies out here, bro. Go get some fucking sleep. Stupid
Yes, sir.
ass niggas.
Yes, sir.
I ain't
So
gonna
the
lie, I ain't get no
first,
sleep, so fuck that shit real quick. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna get some real quick though. Sooner or later.
so the first thing I want to talk about, man, is what's going on in New York. You guys should know all about this, but Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted on federal criminal charges, according to people with knowledge of the matter, and will be the first mayor in New York City history to be charged while in office. Yo, context easy. I need y'all to explain to me what, how, why. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with Mayor Eric Adams?
So let me just break down the charges real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna break down the charges for everybody to show exactly what he's getting charged with, so we can know exactly the ins and outs of what's going on. It's just not because you see indictment and you're like, oh shit. Especially in the climate that we in right now, you never know where people's minds could take them right now since they see that word indictment. So to break down the specifics, Mayor Eric Adams is accused of accepting illegal travel benefits. So, in multiple instances of free or heavily discounted business class flights from Turkish Airlines, free or discounted luxury hotel stays in Turkey and other countries, and free meals, transportation, and entertainment in Turkey.
This man's
As
being indicted because he accepted free flights.
let's keep on going. As well as because he has 5 counts on an indictment on the charge. He has 5 counts. So let's go to number 2. Soliciting and accepting illegal contributions. So accepting straw donations from the Turkish business people and their employees, soliciting and accepting contributions from foreign nationals and orchestrating schemes to funnel the foreign money through U.S.-based straw donors. Now, real quick, if anybody doesn't know what a straw donor is, I had to look this up because this shit was crazy.
Yo, my son is diabolical, son. Yo,
This shit is crazy.
Yo, son is a Gotham villain. You hear me? This nigga is a you. Where is Batman, son? Where the fuck is Batman at?
He's
son?
beyond Joker at this point. He taking the
This
title for
nigga
Joker.
is a
He taking the
fucking
title.
full villain,
Nah,
son.
Batman based in Chicago. He ain't
Yo,
short.
now, bro, nigga, they need to move that shit to fucking. We are the real Gotham City, bro. This shit is fucking yo.
That's a fact. So, real quick, a straw donor is a person who illegally uses another person's money to make a political contribution in their own name. So, what does that mean? You're taking the money and you're falsely putting down as yours, but it's not really yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, along with that second count, he has a count of wire fraud related to public matching funds.
Right.
Falsely certifying compliance with campaign finance laws, submitting fraudulent claims for matching funds based on illegal contributions,
Fire.
obtaining over $10 million in public funds through these false claims.
Brooklyn nigga.
Now the $10 million that's in the factor that we're talking about right here is a campaign or if I'm not mistaken, how do I put this? It is a, give me 1 second. Because it was for,
This is a
yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's him and his whole staff. It's basically him and his whole staff.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like,
it's crazy.
Yes,
This is wild.
Like bro, it's deeper than rap, bro. It's deeper.
Man, this nigga messed it up for all the black niggas out here trying to be mayor in New York City, bro.
Never fails, bro. Never fails.
It's crazy.
Never fails, my nigga. Like I said, bro, son is a full villain, bro. Like, on top of that, you think that you were you really tried to boast and brag and carry this arrogant, like, you did. Yo, son, you were so arrogant throughout your whole tenure. You going in history for being the worst mayor of all time, bro. You're so dense. Yeah, bro, you're so dense. You're so out of touch, my nigga. You called yourself the hip hop mayor, son? What? The hip hop mayor. The hip hop. What does that even mean, son? I never heard some shit like that, bro. I was lost in the source. What are you talking about, my nigga? But what do you expect, bro? He's the boys.
Yeah, being the first mayor in New York City history.
I'm not surprised, bro. This nigga moving, bro. Yo, he got nothing on Giuliani, bro. He got nothing on him, bro. And actually, I heard that Giuliani got disbarred, which is insane. So another New York City mayor getting violated, like, showing their incompetence, showing the fact that they used and tried to leverage and strongman their way throughout their whole tenure. And it just shows you the addictive nature that comes with power, or a false sense of power.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to they give you an inch pause and you're going to take 500 miles until they stop you. That's what happens, bro. And you think that you're invincible. You think it's like, yo, bro, that's why I got this picture, bro. It's fucking ironic, bro. They both have that same mentality. Like, yo, I'm gonna leverage this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have all my people under me. Like, I'm protected. And eventually that protection is gonna go away, bro. Because you're wilding and you're stepping out of bounds. They gotta remind you, man.
I ain't lie to you.
And they gotta remind you, every single time. Know your place. Never forget.
Like, they giving each other the heart hands. Like, that's wild.
Wickedness, bro.
That's Eric Adams giving Diddy the key to the city.
Nasty work.
That was recently too, right?
Yes, right
Not too
Wow, that
before
long
the
wasn't too
ago.
match.
long.
Not too long ago.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Man, that is tough.
Remember, he got I think he got like a fake doctorate at I think his alma mater and shit like that too within the same year. There's a whole bunch of like weird shit that was going on.
Yeah,
Real quick,
Eric Adams was definitely at those freak offs. Like, can't
see,
cap it.
The
just to
hip hop
get back,
mayor, for sure, for
just
sure.
to get back to the match and funds program and to the last two counts that he does have. So the match and funds program was a program designed to give New Yorkers a greater voice in election and matches donations from the city residents and public funds. So that was city money that he allegedly used and skimmed off the top, obtained that money and did God knows what with it. You know what I'm saying? So that was right there,
Going crazy in Turkey, you heard? Going
going crazy.
crazy in Turkey.
So
Crazy in
another
Turkey.
count that he's indicted for is bribery. So pressuring the FDNY to allow occupancy of the Turkish house without proper fire safety inspection and accepting luxury travel benefits in exchange for this official action. Along with that, the last count is concealment and obstruction.
Wow.
So omitting gifts from omitting gifts from annual financial disclosure
Of
forms,
course you did.
creating false payment records for free travel, deleting communications with co-conspirators, attempting to coordinate responses to federal investigation. So there have been many instances where we've been seeing people from his staff and things of that nature deleting messages, deleting messaging app, deleting records, trying to
Resigning, packing them.
resigning. So this is very heavy. This is very heavy. Just to tap into it real quick, there's been a lot of things going on around even the people around his situation that's been very crooked. Hey, I told y'all niggas, and niggas didn't hear me. Nigga, they been locking, they be shutting down these fucking smoke shops because they know they been making money. But they took that money, used it for themselves. Nigga, that shit right there, nigga. If you could,
Then they said,
if you
is
could see corruption right there, and that's supposed to be the justice at its highest level, then what we talking about right there? That means a whole lot is going on in the background. Because you could focus all your attention right there for one moment in time in New York history, and we could see that shit. And we point it out, and we say there's a lot of other topics that we really need to tackle, and you really tackling the smoke shops, and he made it a definite. And now we seeing that you're skimming off the top. What's going on here? We could look into other things, even at point in times in history. So man, Adams, niggas, like I said, I said this shit. I forgot where I said it, but I know I said it. But maybe here, maybe a different spot. You already know the split hitting right now. But yo, I said it before. That shit was on Reddit, and that was a good while ago. I'm talking about months ago. Niggas put that shit on Reddit. This nigga is getting flued out by the Turks. I'm
right,
sorry to say it like that, but that's
right,
what happened. They
right.
put it right there on Reddit. Niggas
Yeah,
said that shit from
yeah,
a minute ago.
yeah,
New Yorkers been saw this shit,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
made
yeah.
that a federal crime. So you telling me New Yorkers was pointing out a fucking federal crime, and niggas just looked at us and acted like we was talking bullshit, and now it finally came up. Nigga, what the fuck? Lock
Right.
this nigga up and throw away the key. Take it away, Dezo.
How
No.
many years is he looking at?
So these counts carry some time with them. So let's go through the time that each charge comes with. Give me 1 second. So a closer look at these charges. The most
This nigga
serious. Yeah, no,
might be out.
he's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. That's right.
He
He's
might be out
cooked.
of there.
So the most serious charge is wire fraud, which comes with a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. The,
Oh,
the charge stems from the allegations that Adam stole from the New York City's matching funds program. So the same thing we were just talking about right there, the $10 million program. The program was designed to give New York
he's
a
cooked.
bigger voice, things like that nature. Which is man, that shit is deep right there. So the
Man,
bribery is punishable by up to 10 years in prison. That charge relates to the alleged quid pro quo for the luxury travel benefits and the Turkish
oh my god,
exchange
bro.
for making
64
opening the
years
Turkish
old.
consulate. Yeah, he cooked up in that prison, boy. He cooked up in that
Cooked.
shit. Yeah, the two counts of soliciting campaign contributions from foreign nationals. Each one is punishable up to 5 years in prison. One is based in 2021. Another one is based in 2023. And finally, the conspiracy charge, which is punishable by 5 years up in prison. So that charge alleges that Adams and others known and unknown agreed to commit federal offenses, including wire fraud, soliciting and accepting and receiving a campaign contribution and bribery. And the indictment lists 23 specific overt acts in furtherance of the conspiracy. So everybody else that tapped in with boy, hey, 5 years. 5 years. 5 years, nigga. So hey, that is
Damn.
so the so all in all, the biggest one is the wire fraud that holds a maximum of 20 years in prison. That is from the $10 million matching funds campaign. Imagine
Good 10-pack. Good 10-pack.
Imagine telling New Yorkers, yo, go vote and doing all these things to push voting. Meanwhile, you were skimming off the top for a program designed to give New Yorkers a bigger voice in elections.
Got him. We fucking got him.
He's a fucking pack, bro. He's a fucking pack, bro.
Roll him up and split him out.
He's out of here, bro.
Wow.
Listen, here's the thing about it. You got to think about it, right? Like, you got a whole fleet behind you, right? On top of that, all of the things that he was doing on the back end with the police force and all of that stuff, right? They thriving, they doing their thing, they get multiple overtime just to watch around and let crime happen, chill, do whatever they want, pick and choose when they want to do their policing, whatever the case may be, right? Because they're blaming it on the public outrage that's happening, right? So you say, whatever, y'all don't want us to do nothing, fuck it. We're gonna pick and choose when we want to do something too. Look at this, and what? Yo, don't send this nigga to hell. And he's in the comments too. Send this nigga.
Can we send Ox to hell through the comments?
Now.
Like, is that possible? Like, feel the flames real quick. You have to feel the flames real quick. He innocent too, bro.
Yeah,
he is innocent too, bro.
It's crazy, nigga. This nigga is a fucking Disney villain, nigga. You look at this nigga.
Hey, Ox, that man.
Look at this nigga, son. Fucking
that man.
This nigga look like a
jail, bro.
Ox. All I'm gonna say is this: this supposed former police officer was going crazy, closing out smoke shops. If you saw how this man was sniffing those packs that he was seizing,
right,
you automatically could tell something was off right there. Listen, we are hood CNN right here, so yes, we have to be factual, but listen, man, the hood knows when you see somebody moving like that around drugs, something is off right there. Like, why are you acting like that? Because weed is around you, dog.
You smelling the pack. You might as well eat the bud, bro. Like Rick Ross did, bro. You might as well, son. Because what were you doing, son? You weirdo ass nigga, son. This is The Wire, bro. This is an episode of The Wire, bro. Starting from the top, right? And you see the trickle effects, right? People getting stabbed on the train, like order ruckus, like, you know what I'm saying? The migrant crisis, right? This nigga just said, fuck it. We gonna let it rock. The whole time I'm getting bread. I'm doing my thing. I can't control these things because look what's happening in the world. Fuck it. We might as well just let shit rock.
Hold on, Tex. To be fair, to flip the coin, to be fair, there are some individuals that are saying that these things are allegedly coming down on him, pause, and they're trying to put things that's not really that big into the light, like things of like accepting the travel benefits, taking a few flights, things of that nature. They're trying to magnify that because allegedly he denied the migrant crisis. He said no more. He told the Democrats no, and they didn't like that. And so this is the backlash he is receiving, allegedly. So to be fair, we have to give the other voice.
Regardless of that, it has. Regardless, okay, even if I'll say this, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that his hands was tied. I'll give him in terms of that because it's big. It could be over his head. It could be above his pay grade, right? Like it is what it is. Like obviously, New York City is one of the top cities in the world, right? It's actually the top city in the world. But so you can't. I'm the financial part, the social economic part, and the bosses that's gonna be over his head that's telling him what to do. I'll give him that. Regardless of that, you're braggadocious. The thing about it is what makes it worse is that you had this illusion of that you were doing a good job, and you try to present yourself as you were doing a good job. You weren't critical of yourself like that. You were very dismissive to when people were pressing you, even when I forgot what Shorty's name. I think she was a former, I think either a paralegal or she was a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, on a Breakfast Club, and she was wilding him up with the statistics about the homelessness, the meal programs, things like that. Like
Okay, I remember what you're
tax
talking
breaks,
about. I
she
forgot her
was
name.
lighting him up. I forgot her name. I think
Right.
Ola, shout out to Ola. I forgot her last name, but she was dope. She did her thing. So my thing is like he just had a dismissive attitude about it, right? And he was not accepting the critique as it was happening in real time. He was just like being like very defensive and coming up with his own like perspective on it to say, yo, this is what happened and this is why this is like, and I did this to cover that up, whatever the case may be. Just completely avoiding the accountability that needs to take. But on top of that, right, on top of being dismissive and passing things off as it is what it is, I can't control it, it's out of my hands, right? On top of that, you're doing shit on the back end for the police. On top of that, you are doing this and leveraging your political power to get benefits on top of that, and hiding the fact. So let's say this, right? Even if he didn't feel like, yo, it wasn't that much to report on, right? Why would you hide it? Just say, hey, I got these gifts, right? Just report it. Why did they have to go and look, right? Obviously, you know that you're doing something wrong. That's the
Why is
reason
your
why you're
why is your
funneling
staff deleted messages
exactly.
related to this topic right here?
Exactly. If you knew you weren't doing anything wrong and you were vehemently denying all the speculations that was happening, because remember there was like a couple of 2 weeks beforehand, people was like, the rumors are getting louder and louder, and he was like having these weird, talk points. He was like, yo, wait, what? What is going on? Yeah, it's over for you, bro. You're cooked.
Let me just read this one
Over.
expert from the article. I have an article right here, brought to you by CNN. Shout out to CNN for this article, but let me just give you one expert from the article. So, in one instance, during an interview with the investigators, an Adams staffer left to go to the bathroom and deleted encrypted messaging apps she had used to communicate with Adams and others, the indictment states. Another instance allegedly involved the passcode on Adams' personal cell phone. When investigators executed a search warrant for Adams' electronic devices on November 6th, he didn't have his personal phone with him, the indictment states. He provided it to investigators the next day pursuant to a subpoena, but it was locked and required a passcode, the indictment states. Adams said he had changed a password a day earlier to prevent members of his staff from inadvertently or intentionally deleting the contents of his phone, the indictment states. He then claimed he had forgotten the new password, prosecutors allege. Yo, if I'm not mistaken, my nigga, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you, my nigga.
Well,
That is
hey
exactly how a
man,
scammer talks.
Mayor,
That is exactly how a scammer talks.
Mayor, Mayor Eric Adams, man. I hope. Well, I don't hope anything for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't hope a thing for you.
All right.
I hope that one day New York City gets a mayor that they can trust, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't
So
never
shout out to context, shout out to context, shout out to Easy. You know what I'm saying? Our fellow New York residents. This is y'all man's. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all man's. This is well, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not
See what
connected to
happens.
Boy. I'm not connected to Boy. He's his own man. He's in his own league. I just live here. I just work here. I just work here. He here. He here. He here.
So I wanted to so we touched on, and pause this by the way. We touched on Diddy last week. But I wanted to also get into another news story that came out this week. Diddy's lawyer is not doing him any favors. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's lawyer is out here making false claims and just doing his hardest to make sure Diddy doesn't come home. Diddy's lawyer suggested he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil because he buys them in bulk from Costco. Costco then
W
came out.
defense. W defense.
Yep. Costco then came out and said, "Bullshit. We don't even sell baby oil at our U.S. locations." So,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
so,
Shit.
so
Shit.
Diddy's lawyer is out here
Out
just
defense. Out
off at the
defense.
mouth and not even knowing what he's talking about. Gentlemen, is Diddy cooked? Is Diddy cooked?
Hey
That's all I gotta
man,
ask.
just real quick. I don't even want to say nothing. Just bring text to the big stage real quick. That should tell you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah, let me also solo ISO again for context. You know what I'm saying?
Look at your man's. Look at your man's. Is how ironic. How ironic that we got these two brothers in crime. Brothers in crime. They're both fucking cooked. And yeah, that's definitely a pause, that's all. You might be cooked with them. But them these two niggas, oh yeah, pack this
Yeah,
demonic, these demonic henchmen. Look at these niggas, bro. There's nothing that looks good about these niggas, yo. These niggas are evil, conniving, manipulative, predatory, arrogant, and unfortunately, your arrogance has led to your downfall. You thought you was untouchable, and then the big dogs came through and they said, "You guys are little pups. You guys are little chihuahuas," and pushed the fucking button. And now here's the spliff. Now I don't know if I don't want this Diddy spliff. I'm not gonna hold you. We might just leave that over there.
Let me ask a quick question though. Let me ask a quick question because two quick questions. So one, do you believe in ironic situations?
Yeah, because I think the energy. What something I think some things can happen ironically, but I also think that depending on the energy that you put out there, it definitely come back to you. I think if you are definitely hunting for your death and you're speaking that into existence, that can definitely play a part into whatever happens to you in the future. I think the power of the tongue is definitely, or power of action, like energy, thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do have negative thoughts, negative shit is gonna happen to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously people are human, you know what I mean? You can't just be a positive person all the time. I'm not saying that. However, like obviously your outlook on life definitely is going to affect how you make decisions and that energy that you do put out. I was gonna come back to you. Definitely for sure with that.
for
So
sure.
I mean, I asked that because in this picture we have two black gentlemen right here, and from the outside looking in, you wouldn't think from before you wouldn't think these was outstanding individuals, but throughout if you peel back the veil, you
Mhm.
see that there was allegedly a lot of crime going
Mhm.
on. So one individual accepting wire frauds and being flued out and having a lavish lifestyle that's not afforded to other individuals. But meanwhile, another person allegedly flying out multiple sex workers, quote unquote, and having lavish lifestyles that shouldn't be allowed to with drugs mixed involved and other things as
Mhm.
well
Mhm.
that shouldn't be allowed to certain people.
Mhm.
Allegedly, one tried to bark up one tree, didn't work out, and this is what he get for it. Allegedly, one barked at one tree, didn't want something to happen, and this is what he got for it. I'm just saying, isn't it ironic that people in this, I wouldn't say in this industry, but when you get higher in power, you start to see that everybody is involved in some type of crime that is punishable with very strict tendencies consequences, years in prison, not allowed the same kind of lifestyle. We cut from your assets, finances, things of that nature. That like these are the crimes that's in the higher powers, and
Yeah,
of course
yeah, yeah,
everybody's
for sure, for
connected
sure,
right
for
there.
sure. That's
But
what you
like
want. But
then
that's
when you
big
bark up that
business.
tree, but then when
But
you
that's
bark
big
up that,
business.
but I'm saying though, so hear what I'm saying, right? How does people try to push a normal, great citizen free, crime free lifestyle and tell you to go for it? Meanwhile, if you aspire to be something where they're in, everything is littered with crime, so you're getting your hands dirty. How are you telling people push for this when you're in the filth as well?
this is America. What the fuck? What the Nick?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
America's
You
a
gotta
walking
point that.
contradiction. Like you have to listen.
You gotta point that shit out though. You gotta before hood CNN. You gotta point that shit
Point
out.
what out, Easy?
Yeah,
What-
yeah. Like,
which-
what do you mean?
what-
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Easy, right? The idea, right? Think of it as a game of chess, right? If you look at it, like they say, life is chess, and especially in a quote unquote capitalistic country where the idea is, right? The idea is, and this is the illusion with chess. Why is there's illusion with the chess thing, right? And why it's kind of a loose analogy, right? In chess, there's roles. There's roles for each piece, right? However, the thought process is right. You can go in America. You can go from a pawn to a king if you work hard enough, right? So that's the thought process, right? From rags to riches, right? So if you create the same thing with sports, right? That's why I say sports is loosely based on life, things like that, right? If you are talented enough or if you work hard enough, you're going to be able to get an opportunity to showcase that and probably get to the next level financially, whatever the case may be, right? But really, in big business, it's really chess. It's really like 4D chess. And like, you know what I'm saying? When you're really breaking down and peeling down the layers, it's not this, oh, you get into this business, you meet these great people and they pull you up the ladder and you're just doing your thing. And because you're so talented, you're so hardworking. No, it's not like that. It's a leverage. It's a game of leverage.
No, but my thing is, I'm not disagreeing with that point though. I'm not disagreeing right there. My point is why when you get into those circles, those spaces, those positions of power, you start seeing all these niggas is filthy. They got crime all over their hands. Everybody here could get locked up for some shit right here, my nigga. Locked up for some shit. Bigger charges than what niggas outside doing. You know what I'm saying? Like bribery, wire fraud, conspiracy, things of that nature, soliciting, things of that nature. Right?
Right.
These niggas doing that, right?
Right.
Why that shit not getting pushed to the forefront? Why niggas not putting a bigger eye on that?
Because there's levels to it. And shout out to Tyson in the chat. Yes, Ox is definitely guilty.
That's why he guilty.
And let's peep game. Let's never forget. Ox Court did get shut down. I wonder why. Before them papers got drew up for Ox. We want to.
Suspect behind the scenes.
Right. That Rico's coming for it. It's cool. But yeah, back to Easy to what Easy was saying, right? Right. That would be, if we do that, blowing the lid on it would be if somebody did that from the inside, right? That's what you would call whistleblowing. But they have precautions for that. They have gatekeeping for that. They have protocols that tries to deter people from blowing the lid on the bigger side of business. But in order to do that, there's multiple countries that are it's so much. There's, if you are in oil, if you are in commodities, if you are in big stock sharing, things like that, for like if you are in if you're having conversations where people have their kids in trust funds and stuff like that, like there's a different language, there's a different there's different events. Like, okay, let me give you just a small example. The idea of the Billionaires Boys Club, right? The higher you go, right, the more information, the access to information you get, right? On top of that, with that access to information comes certain connections, whether they be legal or illegal. That's part of a bigger picture, right? However, when you are playing with those variables, there has to be a safeguard, because if this information gets out, there's the people, it's going to unravel. So that's why you have entertainment. Entertainment is the buffer and the distraction. When everybody gets on a roll and everybody starts getting on the same page, what happens? Something entertainment happens. Bang. But because people are so invested, because it's so much programming throughout the years, that the entertainment value is a big enough shock absorber between the people and the bigger conversations that need to be had. If we weren't so focused and didn't have so much of if it wasn't such a big market for the entertainment, right? Which we're seeing right now, more of these conversations are being had, right? And that's what they're saying it is the age of information. The more information you get, the more you pulling back the layers, the more people are seeing it, right? But the more entertainment is happening, right? The more technology is happening. So that's what the big fight is, right? The younger people that have the access to information also is going to get more entertainment just because they have more. Yeah, exactly, right? So that's the veil that covers a lot, about 85%, right? Then the people that do know are all on the same page. They may know, but we're all on the same mindset. Look, this is what we need to do this, to do that, to do that, right? Then the people that are in that situation too, they are scared to whistleblow. That's why you see they need people in jail. Now you see everybody comes out. Sean is talking about Diddy. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody's talking about because now they feel safe because at least some of the safeguards aren't going to be there, which they thought back in the day. And you have to remember, technology is different. Back in the days, you had to write a letter. So they used to get really ransom notes and get scared and use those type of tactics. Diddy from that era, bro. That's why he think of try to blow up Kid Cudi car. He from that era, bro. Like, what? He didn't do no fucking
Blowing up Kid Cudi's car is crazy, man.
Yeah,
What Kid
bro,
Cudi?
he didn't even delete his hard drive, bro. He didn't even delete his hard drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or do some shit like hack his hard drive, do some like, you know what I mean? Some like updated shit. No, you try to blow up his car, bro. Isn't that the fucking 1960s, nigga?
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny that you say that context because, you know, people today have more information on their phones and more access to that information than anybody in the past, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what does the government do? You know what I'm saying? They try and shine all these lights on different things that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hey, what's that going on over there in the Middle East?
Right.
Oh, did you hear about, you know, kids doing whippets? Did you hear about that?
Right.
It's like who cares about it?
No, and it's important, right? It's
Yeah,
important.
but it's important, but at the
but
same time, it's like
in relative to everything else, right?
It pull on their moral cords. Like, do you ignore this cause for this cause right here, even though that cause that they're presenting to you right now is something very serious?
Right.
Do you ignore that to focus on this cause over here, or do you
Right.
pay it the same respect?
Right.
Pulls on your moral codes and your principles at a certain point. So the media is very sneaky in how they present things to you as well.
yeah. So speaking of Diddy, real quick, there's a pivot that I wanted to. It's still the same thing. A Diddy documentary is in the works at Netflix. It will focus on Diddy's charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, sexual assault, and violent abuse allegations. And it's being executive produced by 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a mastermind and a genius and a scumbag all in one.
All in one. All in one.
All in
All
one,
in
man. He's executive producing this series.
All in one.
Yo, the theme song for this shit is gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be a top one song. Holy fuck. Holy shit, son. Nah, Fifth. Please don't make a theme song for this, bro. Please, Fifth. Don't do that, son. Don't do that. Because I know it's gonna be fire, bro. I know it's gonna be fire, bro.
And so apparently the working title that I've heard is gonna be called Did He Do It? So
Did he do it? Yo, legendary.
Did he do it, man? So that's gonna be the working title. Oh man, 50 man never fails to cash in on a situation, and this is gonna be one of them ones, man. This is gonna be one of those ones.
Here's my question though, right? Here's my question real quick, right? Here's my question. Are we questioning if he did it, or are we questioning if it's against the law?
Well, I don't think anybody questions if he actually did it. I think the title is just a pun on his name, you know, like it's just a funny little pun.
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking for the Diddy case because I've been hearing a lot of crazy shit like, oh man, just being a freaky nigga ain't that wrong. I'm like,
Well, a lot of people have been comparing
shit.
Diddy's situation to Hugh Hefner, and I think it's just totally different, bro.
True.
I think it's totally different.
True.
Like, I think Hugh Hefner was making a business around pornography. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that a lot of his parties involved women dressing up as bunnies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying?
You never heard nothing
They want to
about.
be there.
You never heard nothing about drugs involved though. That would be number one. And you never heard
That's
anything
true.
about underage women involved.
Yeah.
If they,
Oh, no underage woman was. And never heard any reports about that. So I think it's different, man. I think it's different. But anyway, man, enough about Diddy and Mary Eric Adams. We can, you know, leave
Yo,
those off to the
Fifth,
side, man.
hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Yo, Fifth, you a diabolical nigga, man. You gotta fucking relax. I'm gonna say this though. He has been saying that shit from the jump, bro. He's been saying, yo, this nigga Puffy gotta get the fuck away from. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot. Listen, shout out to 50. Shout out to Future. Because Future said, yo, what's up with this nigga trying to send Ciroc to my room, son, and say, yo, come and link. What? Link what? Nigga, go link traffic, nigga. What the fuck? Shout out to 50. He said, yo, this nigga wants to take me shopping, son. Take me shopping for what, nigga? Move for. And then the nigga Diddy said, yeah, I thought we should just go shopping. Yo, move around, son. Move a fuck around, son. Nah. Fifth, the content game, and this is going to be probably a top 5 documentary of all time. Low key. Like just knowing how much Fifth is gonna be pause, but laughing in the background and fiending to really yo, he's gonna try to violate him, bro. Like he's gonna try to erase Diddy from history, son. He's going to try, bro. It's gonna be crazy, son. Yo, TMZ, Lifetime, all that. Y'all don't got nothing on this, boy. This one's gonna be a banger, bro.
All right, man. Let's move into our first main topic of the day, man. You know, strap in, boys. It's gonna be a long one. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Yeah. No, damn, that was crazy. My bad.
That was crazy.
What's up?
Let's
You good? You get a timeout after.
Yeah, let's take a 5-second. Like,
where's Kelly, man?
Yeah, W. Kelly.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let's take it.
Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. W. Kelly. Listen, let's move into our main topic.
Relax, Tyson.
Let's move into one of our main topics today. Justin Johnson has been found guilty in the murder of young Dolph. Young Dolph was gunned down in his hometown by 2 gunmen while he was at a turkey drive, trying to give away, turkeys to young people who need them. And unfortunately, he lost his life. Justin Johnson was on the stand saying that the only reason why we even went after Dolph is because he was promised a record deal of $50,000. A man lost his life for $50,000. That's unfortunate. Justin Johnson was sentenced to life in prison from judge for first-degree murder. He will be sentenced for other charges at a later date. Gentlemen, how do y'all feel about this?
Oh man, this is I mean, This speaks to exactly why I've turned over a little bit of a new leaf, and I understand where Ox is coming from.
Mm.
Right? This is a perfect example of what Ox said in terms of the music influencing your decision into crashing out and participating in it. And then seeing the other side and thinking, well, if I snitch, maybe I'll be all right and still get on the other side. You get what I'm saying? Like you're seeing all aspects all into one, right? And then on top of that, it's unfortunate that Dolph doing something where you giving back to your hood, which is wicked. Like you're not even,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like if you was in the, you feel me, trapping, you feel me, back in the hood, you trap, you doing it, now you putting yourself in harm's way. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you really out here open, having a whole bunch of property, doing your thing, and you giving back to your community, and it happens to you. So it all comes full circle in how, like, yo, Dolph, you know, the music. I'm not to say like, yo, Dolph, you promoting the music, but it's just funny how, like, the way that they getting out is what's in the music. They feel like that's their way to get out of what they're going through, but you're doing things that's gonna put you in. Like, get what I'm saying? Like you're not seeing the hamster wheel. It's the hamster wheel like in full effect, and which is it's unfortunate that like it's been poisoned this long to the point where now it's kind of like the ADHD has kicked in, right? It feels like gangster rap has turned into like morphed into like the ADHD version of it, right? Like the GTA version of it, where everybody's a little bit more erratic. Like, don't get me wrong, like there was shit been going on OD back in the day, but it seems like now is like people are very, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like very unstable. Like it's not, things weren't, you know how like things were, looks like it was more elaborate back in the days when you watch documentaries, like, yo, damn, he did all of that just to get this nigga. Niggas will wait like, like, you know what I mean? Sit in the bushes, blah, blah, do all these things. I will say this though, not to, I don't even want to speak on this, but the way that they waited to try to catch Yo Gotti is insane. Waiting 2 months. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just showing the full effect, bro. Like they seen like, yo, shit, if we plot, we wait, we catch him, yo, we seen this in a movie, we seen this here. But this is the only way we're gonna catch. We're gonna catch somebody at a funeral, bro. Because you know you heard that in the song, we gonna shoot the funeral up, blah, blah, blah. All rappers use that shit. Well, not all rappers, but a lot of rappers have used that line and shit like that. So it's just funny, like all these lines, these rap lines that we're hearing as they're manifesting, everybody's being like, yo, all right, P Dolph, blah, blah. But these are the same lines that we listening to. We hearing it. You see what I'm saying? So I get where Ox is coming from. I get that we're kind of it's a lot of self-sabotage for sure. I'll say that. A lot of self-sabotage.
See, on one hand,
through the illusion that you get, like, you're gonna get up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do this to get up. It's a short, you know what I mean? This is not a short route, but yo, this is an opportunity that I can climb up the ladder a little bit faster financially, so that way I can take care of my family, get myself out of the situation. But it's kind of like a mousetrap. But yeah, go ahead, Dizzle.
Yeah, on one hand, it sucks. And I do see where Ox is coming from, because you know, hip hop has these certain messages that get pushed, like you said. But on the other hand, it's like I still think the environment that these people grow up in, like this guy, if he's willing to do this,
yeah, for sure,
he's willing to do this for $50,000.
Right.
He's not thinking about, oh yeah, hip hop influenced me to do this.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm thinking about I gotta feed my family. You know what I'm saying? I got money to make. I don't care about tomorrow. I care about today. How can I make this money today? He doesn't
But let's
have
keep it real though. He really want that money to be like, I want to live the same life that nigga that gave me that money. I'm gonna live that same lifestyle that he living. That is in sort of a way rap influenced.
But is it though? Like, because jealousy is not exclusively a rapper trait. You know what I'm saying?
Not exclusively, but still involved inside the pie.
It's not also that, right? So here's what I mean by that, Dezo, right? The influence, what I mean by it, it's not the. So I agree with you, Dezo. Obviously, your environment is going to have a lot of the impact, right, of your instant actions or whatever your thought out actions, whatever you end up doing, right? However, there is something that plants the seed that you've seen something before, right? You're not going to imagine this person, like when he comes up and you get proposed this idea, this is not something that's foreign to you. This is not something that you get what I'm saying. Like, at least you understand the concept. So the influence, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be just generally the rap music. But what I'm saying is that it's been hyper fixated. It's more because of the way that the sound is now. Like, it's now more erratic. The kid access to games, video games, gore, things like that. We've been so desensitized to a lot of things compared to before, when there was a lot of, like, don't get me wrong, violence has been happening from the day of time, right? But what I'm saying is that there is in the music, there's less songs that is how can I say, like, now it's kind of like, yo, when I'm paying respect to the dead, it's I'm gonna go run down on this hop so I can smoke his man's. So I can put him where my man's. That's how I'm glorifying my man's. That's how I'm glorifying my block. The only way that I can show that I'm doing something is if I'm putting on for my block. And that's what it's revert to, compared to, like, for example, there was different type, like, you feel like, I don't know. It's not as,
I think a lot of rappers.
it's not as cut and dry. Yeah.
I think a lot of rappers wrap up what they know, though. You know what I'm saying, or where they come from.
Right, your environment is going to dictate. Yeah, for sure.
So if that's the case, if you put a rapper in a better environment, wouldn't you think he would not rap about the same things? You know what I mean? Like,
agreed, but it depends, though, right? So, for example, there's some rappers that are really good at rapping, but their image is off. There's this kid, this Asian kid. His name is Contrast. He be doing drill beats. The Asian kid, he nice. Like, he could rap though. Like, he has a good tone. He could rap, blah blah blah. But he's using this gimmick of, yo, I'm in the hood as this Asian kid rapping on drill beats. Like, he's using that gimmick. But he's really nice. But if, for example, if he just came out as himself and he just rapped on the drill beat, I don't know if it was the attention that he was trying to garner. I think he's trying to have shock value. I think he's trying to take a big spot. Does that make sense? So there's not a lot of artists. Some artists feel like they have to do something grand to stand out, and some artists they're just gonna rely. Yeah, you get me?
For sure,
they're gonna rely on their talent.
I definitely don't like the fact that, you know, this image of being tough has taken over hip hop. You know, I mean, I guess being tough has always been a part of hip hop, but I feel like a lot of people just take it to the next extreme, where it's like you got people like this who feel the need to crash out just to get a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, on one hand, yeah, you know, that's maybe rap's doing, but on the other hand, I still think it's just a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I'm talking about something that plants the seed of something that you hear. Because sometimes, for example, right, it's just sometimes they always say, like, you know, a lot of people, they fall asleep to music, right? And it's just the sound waves, things like that, being repetitive, hearing the same thing over and over and over, certain frequencies, certain sound waves you're hearing over and over and over. It can just, you know what I mean, set the tone for, as you're dealing with your environment. Like they say, like, yo, there's certain music that you play when you're driving your car. There's certain music that you're playing when you're with your shorty. There's certain music that you're playing when you're with the hoes. Certain music that you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a vibe for everything. So if you listen to a certain style of music or certain vibration of music for a certain time, you know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to the hoes for sure. It's gonna definitely how can I say, like, I wouldn't say influence, but it definitely plays a part into it because you're absorbing it. You know, as much as you don't think that you're like intentionally absorbing it, you are absorbing it in your subconscious. And things could just, you know what I'm saying, translate whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't add the food is ass, right? The food is like the production. We already had this conversation, right? It doesn't add on to the quality of life that was before when it comes to food, water, just things like that, compared to how it is now. It's completely 10 times different, right?
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever asked y'all this, but context easy. Would y'all let y'all kids listen to hip hop?
Yeah, they're gonna be around their friends and all that shit. Their friends are gonna listen to it anyway. So like, what am I gonna do?
I mean, it's gonna be all around them. It's like everything that they doing is gonna be
it
all
might
around
be,
them. So
but can't you tell them like, yo, don't be
so
listening
like
to all that?
so like if
You know what
they
I'm saying?
use a hip hop song in Fortnite, do I tell my son stop playing Fortnite?
No. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying,
But like he robbed with the song.
would you steer them in the direction of not listening to it? Like, would you be playing different songs around them? When you're in the car with them, would you purposely not play hip hop songs? Would you play like, you know, I don't know, like R&B or something?
Nah, I would play like there's certain
70s.
rappers. I mean, I definitely would play old school joint too, for sure. I got no problem playing old school joints. I'll definitely play old school joints. But yeah, I'll definitely play the classics. But in terms of, there's definitely certain rappers at a certain age, like I'll be able to play around them, and I'll be comfortable with them hearing, like, you know what I'm saying, like certain words and things like that. But in terms of, like, for example, like for me, I don't think I will let my kids have like their own headphones, like AirPods and shit like that, to just listen to music and shit. Until like a certain age. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some kids, they be having their kids like they have their own AirPods and all that shit. Nah. I'm gonna know what you're listening to. Like, I want to hear what you're listening to.
You don't want your kid having their own headphones?
No. Until a certain age. Hear me out. I'm not talking about like, listen, when they're young. Like, what I mean is, we're going to listen to the music together. You're not gonna have your own set. No, we're gonna hear it together. Why you can't play this in front of me for? Yeah, like I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously when they're teenagers, then yeah, you're gonna listen to your own music, right? You want to listen to your own song. But like, before you get to junior high school, like, what? Why do you need your own AirPods before junior high school?
I mean, me personally,
I had headphones when I was fucking in 6th grade, bro. So
that's what I said, before junior high school, 6th grade.
But like even like 5th and 4th grade, like
5th and 4th, nah.
Like my like, but I'm not, nah, that's wild crazy. So like, all right, hold on, Dezo. So like, before, back in the day, we had the Walkman and the headphones. So you telling me,
facts, yeah.
So like, you telling me, so if like, let's just say for instance, G-Unit drop a crazy G-Unit radio mixtape,
right?
I save up my money, I cop that shit. There's something wrong with that? With me listening to that? In that time too.
How old are you?
At this time, I'm
5th
probably
grade?
like 5th grade. How old is that?
Yeah, 5th grade. If I don't think
I'm probably like 10 or 9. 10 or 9.
But at 5th grade, I'm not letting you cop. I'm not letting you cop. No, I'm not letting you cop your own.
That's wild crazy, bro. That's wild crazy, bro. That's wild crazy.
Like your mind is still, like, my thing is, right?
But you have that conversation with your children to tell them what's right from wrong.
Yeah,
for sure, what to do, bro.
Well, we're gonna listen. We're listening together. You don't need your, like I said, you play it. We playing it in the crib. We playing it in the crib.
A lot of times though, like growing up, like, you know, I would listen to some of the songs that, you know, my mom would play in the car, and they were just really feel good songs. You know what I'm saying? Like real classic, feel good, Whitney Houston, Stevie Wonder, Mary J. Blige, all that. You know what I'm saying? It was really good music. When I got into my teenage years and I started listening to rap, my mood just started to change. You know what I'm saying? My I could just feel myself getting more and more like, man, like, is it hope? Is it hope for a nigga like me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying. I'm not
It's
trying to
getting
get up.
old for a nigga like me. That nigga,
Like I would
that
just be
nigga
looking
was-
around my environment, and I would just realize, like, damn, this really, like, I don't know, it just seemed all moody whenever I would listen to hip hop. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
interesting. So do you think? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think when you were listening to like the feel good music that you weren't paying attention to the environment, and then as you were able to pay attention to the environment, now it's making sense because the terms
think-
are related to the environment that you're seeing?
I think the music kind of affects your outlook on things. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're listening to something that's uplifting,
Okay,
like my mom would play a lot of gospel in the car with me. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And when I was listening to those kind of songs,
right.
like my outlook on the way people treated me, the way I looked at things, the way things affected me,
Okay, that's
different.
fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
When I was listening to, rap music, and in Chicago, that's when Chief Keef and all them blew up. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? Lil
right,
Herb and Lil Bibby and all them.
right.
When I was listening to
Shout out to
those
Lil
kind of
Baby.
when I was listening to that kind of music, I always thought people were out to get me. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like I was, just one bad turn away from being robbed or killed.
Headbutting a bullet.
Exactly, bruh. And it kind of set in a paranoia, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's something that I think hip hop did do. Like that's something that I think hip hop that Ox has a point in. Like hip hop does
Amplified
kind of
paranoia.
when you're younger, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Obviously, now that I'm a grown ass man, I can listen to, any of that shit and be
Right.
fine, But yeah, if I have a kid, nah.
If you got mad,
Um,
your kid feel like they got mad ops and shit. Like, yo, nigga,
yeah, exactly, bro.
you are
Like,
11, nigga.
you're a
I mean,
kid.
but listen, don't forget. Listen, here's the thing, because it just depends for some people when they jump off the porch and shit like that. So, like, there is relatability for kids that really are jumping off the porch very, very young and listen to certain. So that's like, I understand like why kids will be able to listen to it and relate to it, and some parents they don't care. It is what it is. But for me, I'm gonna be paying attention because it's not like I didn't grow up in hip hop. I grew up in hip hop, so I understand, and I understand what was its inception. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I studied and understood, like, okay, this is what this was supposed to be, blah, 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 blah. So I understand the dynamic of rap and what it does, right? So it's not like I'm gonna be just like, oh, you can't listen to that. No, I have a real good perspective on how I'm gonna be able to filter introducing hip hop, you know what I'm saying, to my kids, where it's gonna be like the way that I kind of learned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned some shit on my own. Yeah, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what kids are gonna find out way more shit, way easier than you do, right? But my thing is, it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to sneak off and listen to it. Nah, you don't need to have your headphones because we're gonna be listening to rap, but I'm gonna filter what you're gonna listen to.
Yeah,
it's not like I'm not gonna be playing no rap. Like, we're definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a hip hop crib. Like, I'm gonna be playing it, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna filter it. We're gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And even if we're listening to something that I may perceive as like a little bit too older for them, I'm going to explain to them this is what it is, and they're gonna learn. Like, okay, this is what this is. Blah blah blah. So at least you have the information to as you're young. And I'm not gonna be like force feeding drill rap to my kids. I'll be insane.
Facts.
Like,
I'm gonna be. Go ahead, easy. My bad.
Real quick, Desert. All I'm gonna say is I remember when I was young, nigga, me and my brother was fucking jamming out to fucking Victory by Lloyd Banks and the Money in the Bank mixtape.
Right.
All that shit got funkin' bullshit right inside that shit. But we vibing out to that shit. Not just for the fucking the lyrics that's promoting violence and drugs and all type of other like things of that nature, like soliciting sex and things of that nature. We not jamming out just for that. We jamming out for the vibe, and that brought us together. I'll say this in defense of hip hop. Yeah, the lyrics and the things of that nature really puts a real downpour on the fucking black community and really puts us in a bad light and brings a lot of bad things to us. But there is some good that come first. We just need the brothers that come out from that shit feel like it's an obligation to give back instead of just moving forward.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah,
I think more accountability definitely needs to take place. I agree with that. I think these little small little and let me not even say it like that, because the reason why I was about to say like small, because they do it very sparingly. Like these label funded turkey giveaways, tax write-off joints, stuff like that, like really put in like intentional groundwork, so that way at least if you're going to it, that you telling kids they have the choice to listen to it, blah blah, you're being a little bit more responsible at this point now, because the eyes is going to be on this new crop. The music is going to be dumb slow, trust me, on the hip-hop side. It's gonna be like there's gonna be people putting out music, blah blah, but it doesn't have the same force because everybody's definitely putting that magnifying glass now, right? There's way more conversations like this is being had than the opposite, where it's like, you know what I mean? People say, all right, it is what it is, we're just gonna roll with the motion. Nah, you're definitely seeing people are definitely paying attention to what intentions when they're coming out with their rap, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people saying, oh, real rap is coming back. I wouldn't say all that. But I will say is that people are being intentional. But I will say to you old ass niggas that's talking about you moving this and moving that, I hope y'all talking in the past tense. To all you old ass niggas, please rap in the past tense. Rap in the past tense. I don't want to see y'all. I'm still moving. You're not doing none of that, bro. Stop lying to these little niggas, bro.
And if
You're
you
not
are doing
it.
that shit, that's a damn shame, because you're supposed to be on game and know how to finesse your wordplay.
On top of that, too, to all you fake Udas, man, stop promoting that shit. Y'all niggas is do-bads, bro. Stop doing that shit, bro. Y'all niggas is not tough. Stop promoting this fake tough shit, bro. Y'all not tough.
Yeah, my boy Pusha T gonna be rapping about being a drug lord for the rest of his life, man. The rest of his life.
Shout out to Pusha though. Shout out to Pusha.
Shout out to Pusha. Great rapper. Listen, man. RIP. Once again, RIP Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. RIP Young
Dolph.
Dolph.
I saw a video of him. I saw a video of him playing with his kids, and it's just like, yo, he looked like a great dad, you know. He looked like a great dad.
Shout out to all the fathers.
Yeah, man. I think he had like a couple of the properties in his children's name, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had like a couple of years. So he definitely, I think he set up his family for, you know what I mean? I think he set up, and he had his man, look, Key Glock started going crazy right after that too. He was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So, and he put his man, people can't say that he didn't put his man in position. He was rocking with him the whole time. And he was just everything that every time I listened to him in his interviews, it would look like somebody that they had their head on their shoulders. It remind me like of Nipsey. Not to say like, you know what I'm saying, they're the same people. They always like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like these leaders in their hood and shit like that. But you could tell like they understood like, all right, boom, I'm gonna use this as a vehicle to get what else I need. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I know, like they thought about the bigger plays. You know what I'm saying? You could tell like the fact that you was doing so much, and for what they said, Dolph was doing a lot for his hood. So it makes sense that it happens that you end up passing away in a place that you love and you was trying to put on.
Right.
It's poetic. It's poetic in a sense.
Poetic.
Yeah. R.I.P.
man. Yeah, man. Let's make the pivot. To another story that. What's up?
Let's change gears.
Say it one more time.
Let's change gears.
Change gears. All right. Yeah, man. So I want to let's get into a couple sports topics that I wanted to bring up real quick. First things first, man. The Chicago Sky. Like what the fuck are we doing?
What's going on, Dezo? Talk to me, Dezo. What's going on?
So the Sky have fired Coach Teresa Weatherspoon less than a year after her hire.
Less than 1 year.
Less than 1 year after she was hired, Miss Weatherspoon is out of there. I don't know why. Maybe it's something going on behind the scenes, because her coaching this year, I don't think her coaching is the reason why they didn't make the playoffs, in my opinion. We had some major injuries. Angel Reese got hurt for the last like 5-6 games of the season. Kennedy Carter was in and out the lineup the whole year. Cardoso missed the first 5 games of the season. Like, it was a lot of things that happened this year that was out of her hands. Like, we were missing our 3 best players. Marina Mayberry got traded off. Like, I don't know, man.
And it's dogging and dogged and dogged, putting in pain.
I don't know what y'all expected Miss Weatherspoon to do. I don't know what y'all wanted her to do.
Better than that bullshit right there. I'll tell you that much.
Bruh, easy. If you had that circumstance that I just laid out, how many wins were you? She got 13
That's
of them.
fair. That's a fair.
She won 13.
I ain't basing my offense around a rookie that just came in and can't make a fucking bunny layup though. I'll tell you that much.
But that's not what she was basing her offense. She was basing her offense on.
She didn't do that.
But Kennedy Carter was out the lineup.
Yeah, Kennedy Carter was whoop. She hooped this year.
You couldn't provide anything else other than Angel and Kennedy though. When Kennedy died, the team got nothing. The team got nothing.
But that's not
people?
her fault. That's the upper management trying to sign players and trading off our 4th best player, Marina Mayberry. Like,
yeah, you gotta get out that shit show. You never know. She probably requested that shit. You gotta get out that shit show.
And if she requested that shit, how is that on the coach?
Cause that's a shit show. She getting away from a shit show. A good player is leaving.
Listen, it's a reason why we had the top 2 of the top 10 picks, bro. We weren't good. We weren't going to be good this year.
No, but that's exactly to the point.
Go ahead.
Real quick, not to cut you off. It's just saying, it's just a point to the front office, nigga. After one season, all right, y'all had the what was it, the 7th pick? I think the 7th pick in the draft. So you have the 7th pick in the draft, and you have another bad season, and you just automatically fire your coach. We need to have a bigger conversation about the people upstairs.
You think they moved up too erratic? You think they moved too erratic?
I don't even think they know what they're doing fully. I don't even think they know how to devise this team.
You know what I'm saying? I think the firing was unnecessary, and
like
injuries.
But tell me this team though. Tell me like what this team like features and like what can you count on this team? Like explain this team to me.
We got a Twin Towers set up for next year, and Cardoso and Reese.
Right.
And then we got our young bull, and Kennedy Carter. She looked like she beat niggas up. Saying,
you know, low key. I let her beat me up. Low key, I let her choke me.
What?
She
link me, Kennedy Carter. Link me.
Oh, Tex fell off a cliff, bro. No.
Context.
Bro,
what I'm saying is, you won't even have to let her do anything. She looks like even if you tried to beat her up, she would beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like no, for sure. No, beat me up, Kennedy Carter, for sure.
Yo, damn, son. We lost Tex.
I love I love facts.
But
she's fire
but
too.
right now, I think we'll have another. You know, we're gonna have another top 10 pick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, we get something decent in the draft. Hopefully, we need a point guard. You know what I'm saying? We need a point guard. So as long as we can get a point guard, we're straight.
You think Kennedy Carter, you can run your offense through her and be cool?
I think so. She's a scorer, bro.
Of course, when I say she's tough, she's tough. She's
probably one of the fastest players in the league too. Like, she is lightning quick, bro.
You think she's a little bit like, how far is she away from Enrique?
Enrique Agobowale?
Yeah.
Man, that's tough because I don't think
tough.
Enrique's a way better shooter. I'll say that.
Enrique's a way better shooter. I think she has more moves than Kennedy. Kennedy relies more on her speed, which is why, you know. So, but she could still, you know,
Yeah. She got a little.
You know, she could still do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just need a point guard for real. Because whenever Kennedy is not on the court, like, our offense is trash. Like, we don't have another ball handler that can get it to Cardoso and Reese the same way Kennedy can. You know, that's like fair. Kennedy play makes for them at an excellent level.
Well, I'll say this too. Injuries. I know you're gonna be enjoying your off season. Yes, you're gonna be. You're amazing. You're the Bayou Barbie. But please, that jump shot better be there next season
That's crazy.
because I don't know if she's gonna be able to the layup, that touch around the rim. I think it's gonna still be a little bit Joakim Noah-ish. I think it's gonna look a little nasty.
Joakim
Like,
Noah in the
yeah, it's gonna
beginning
look,
had a better touch than what the fuck she got, nigga. She
yeah,
had a way better
yeah,
touch, nigga.
No,
yeah,
no,
but
no, no, no. Fuck all that. Easy, bro.
Yes,
Joakim Noah
yes.
could dunk.
he,
Joakim Noah was dunking,
that's
bro.
true.
Like,
Yeah,
not, bro.
yeah. But if you notice, his layup package
Joakim Noah didn't have a hook shot.
The man could make bunnies. He could make, bro.
make
Are we
bunnies.
serious, bro?
Nah,
He
let
Sure, he
me
can
missed
make
let me
bunnies.
chill
straight,
out Joakim Noah.
bro. I'm
I
not
just
trying
hated
to
him.
shit
I
on
just
the
hated
girl,
him on the
bro.
Knicks and the Bulls. I just hated him on the Knicks and the Bulls.
Bro, I'm not trying to shit on her, bro, but she is missing straight bunnies. Work on that footwork. Work on your timing, please. You. Jesus, man. Jesus, man.
Yeah, no. Nah, Arike, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arike that's what I'm saying. Like, I think she's like 2 levels above Kennedy in terms of like a player. I don't think they're. I think Kennedy Carter. Don't get me wrong. I think she's a number 2 scoring option. I don't think she's a number 1 scoring option.
Mhm.
I think that's why I mean that Angel Reese needs to, in my opinion, like I think she has to, because a pick and pop with her would be perfect for Kennedy Carter because she's so lightning quick,
Mhm.
and that way she'll get to the rack easier and finish because she's strong. She kind of like her. I want to say like the way that she weaves in traffic, she's fast, but she weaves around with her dribbling style, like Whalen. Remember Whalen? She has like a wide body dribble, and when she finishes, she can use her shoulders, and she's able to finish when she turns the corner. So I think if Angel Reese had just like because Angel Reese cannot finish right now, I think if she just developed a jump shot, just that little Asia Wilson, blow, 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 she would survive.
Fox,
Like she
the
would go
Sky's
crazy.
best
Go
player
crazy.
is not on the sun now.
Nah. Maybe tough. Maybe
Hey, I'm
tough.
finna
Maybe
go
tough.
full chill town. Let's
Maybe
dead
tough.
that logic right now.
Nah, what happened
Let's
to
dead that.
no. What happened to Caitlyn though? What happened to Caitlyn? Talk to me, y'all. To all the I heard people say,
Caitlyn got her ass the fuck out of there.
yeah, I heard Caitlyn Clark was this, Caitlyn Clark was
She
that.
got packed up.
Oh, damn, why she got packed up though? The
Like a
She
best,
did put up 25.
the
She put
potential.
up
They said this was the
25
potential MVP this year.
last
That's what
game.
I was hearing.
Hey,
We
the
don't know that's
MVP could
true,
put,
but
the MVP could
No, there
be
was
put
no
out in the
way she
first round.
did it.
interesting.
Hey, Russell Westbrook. Shout out to Russ.
Well, I'll say this
But
though.
there's
Yeah, go ahead, Dizzle. Go ahead.
there was no way she was winning it over, over the beautiful and the talented Asia Wilson. You know what I'm saying? There was no way she was winning it.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out to Bam.
Yeah, no. Mabry, tough. I was impressed. Now that I'm getting more into women hoops, man, I get it, man. That purity shit, I get it. I get that purity shit now. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, tell Ox focus on the panel, bro. What the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on right now, bro? What, man?
Nah, CC, yeah, but she got nothing but up. The only thing is like, you know what it is? Like her play style reminds me of like, I think she has to just work on a lot of counter moves to get to that step back. Some of the moves are a little bit predictable. She was able to get it off. Like later in the year, she was able to get it off, and she was able to start finishing, turning the corner. And I think another year playing with your teammates, practicing with your teammates, getting used to how they play, getting used to how she plays. I think she's gonna go crazy. She's gonna have a wicked like a Steve Nash two MVP back to back. I think type of thing. I think she's gonna have one of those. Was like, damn, it's gonna be like one of those. She's tough, but not yet.
Yeah, she's tough.
Not yet, young blood.
So listen, bro. Let's move on. We got some NBA and NFL news that I wanted to get to. First, let's talk about the NBA. The NBA Media Day was NBA Media Day coverage started yesterday.
Wait. Hold on.
What's up? You want to talk
Before,
more about the WNBA?
no, I just wanted to say. Damn, that's tough. I just wanted to say, I am definitely looking forward to the Liberty versus the Aces. We already know this rivalry is going to be top tier basketball, high level basketball. Oh my fucking goodness. I'm going to, and on top of that, too, Off-White just had a collaboration for the Liberty. So low key, I might end up copping just to support the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, hopefully that that goes to that playoff check. And then
What the fuck, man? Hold
was
on.
it I think Minnesota's gonna go against Connecticut.
Off-White, y'all on some bullshit, man. Yeah, how you?
It's lit.
I don't get these conference setups, to be honest with you, bro. Is it conference setups or is it not conference setups for the WNBA?
So for their for how
eight teams.
Yeah, it's basically the best 8 teams. It's not. They don't do it by conference.
They don't do 60. You gotta remember too. There's not that many teams.
Okay, because I was about to say, how the fuck are the Aces in Las Vegas and the Liberty in New York playing against each other in the semifinals right now?
Semifinals, right.
Like, that is wild.
That's a crazy time zone. Yeah, like you can't even call it like an Eastern division. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's really just 8 teams. Really just 8 teams.
Yo, I'm gonna ask this real quick. Another question too before we get to the NBA, right? Because I'm not gonna front. Nafisia has been going insane. At 42,
yeah, for sure.
How close?
Hey, low key,
is
that link
to Asia?
Nice too.
Facts. How close is she to Asia?
I don't know, man.
To Asia?
Yeah, because she's tough. Don't sleep on Nafisia. She's tough. I don't want to hear none of that.
We talking about Asia?
I'm gassing it. All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
we'll have this conversation.
She was nice. She was nice in the regular season, but she wasn't close. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't close to doing none of that. And that was probably the best game she's ever had in her career. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man. I gotta wait. I gotta wait to see her do more. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Easy. What do you think, man? You think Hafiz Collier is close?
We could make an argument that Asia could be, if one of the best, if not the best person that ever came into WNBA sports. I mean, no, to put her close, you're putting that's a big statement. Yeah, you're making a big statement right there if you say she's close. She's doing her thing for sure. She's open.
I read. So speaking of Lisa Leslie, right? I read like I was watching a video saying that Lisa Leslie scored 100 points in a basketball game in the first half. I'm like, bro,
damn,
what?
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's insane.
Epiphany scored 100 on a Brooklyn team. I think she scored on Brandeis. Nah, Brandeis is a city team. Yeah, she scored 100. Epiphany Prince, if she is tough. Shout out to Epiphany Prince. She's from the town. If you know, you know. She went to Murray Bertram and she dogged Brandeis and gave him like 100. So I believe it. Lisa Leslie could definitely give 100.
And the funny thing about Lisa Leslie putting up 100 in the first half, it was so lopsided that so at the halftime it was like 101 to like 20 something. So Lisa Leslie had 100 of the points. So and one of her teammates hit a free throw or something, right? So the second half was about to start, but the other team just didn't come out. They were.
Oh wow!
The legend of Lisa Leslie is insane. What?
That already packed it up and went to the bus. You know what I'm saying? They was
they packed it up. They're like, that's the day right there. We fucked up for the day. We fucked up for the day. You know what? I'm gonna call in sick. You know when you're at work, you're like, you know what? I gotta leave early. I don't feel like being here. So you know what? Yo, boss, I got explosive diarrhea. I gotta take a seat.
Lisa Leslie was about to go out there and break, the high school women's scoring record, but
Right.
the other team was just crybabies and didn't want to come back out. So
Man,
that's tough.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, bro.
I don't blame
Listen,
him either.
yo, there was one time I should remember. What was it who Alabama went against? Alabama went against where I think all those players got, was it a fight and they got suspended? They got no, they got kicked out the game. They got Texan kicked out the game, and I think they was going, what was it, 5 versus 4 and shit like that. I think, or the rest of the team, they only had like 4 players or some shit like that. Colin Sexton was on that team. But yo, there was one time when we was playing and they had only 6 players, right?
Mhm.
One player got injured, and then this other kid, while he was playing, he don't get a lot of minutes. So we was playing at that time. We was playing, what was it, 10-minute quarters, and we played 4 quarters in this tournament. And the nigga Earl kept Earling during halftime, and he kept on early. He didn't want to play no more, and then they forfeited the game and shit. Because I'm not gonna front, we was wilding them up. Like the scoreboard was crazy. But I guess he can't run back and forth anymore. Nigga was Earling on like he was Earling on the side of the court. Like he was wilding. That shit was insane.
Wow.
Yeah. He was high though. He was like scoring. It was like kind of crazy. I guess nobody wanted to touch him after he earled, but it was insane.
I
Like,
wouldn't want that.
there was a garbage at one side. He would like lay up, Earl, like, and then come back into the court. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, this nigga's disgusting, bro. Breath smelling nasty, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, so let's move to NBA Media Day, man. NBA Media Day coverage started yesterday. You know, we got some good quotes and we got some not so good quotes coming out of NBA Media Day. Says so Zion Williamson says that I'm out for straight vengeance this season. He talks about how, you know, he's coming for the top spot. People been sleeping on me. It's time that I wake him up. So how we feel about Zion coming out, you know, this season saying he's out for straight revenge, you know.
Wop, 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 wop. Z, fuck him up.
Context, what do you think?
He got no choice, bro. You got no choice. This is honestly, to be fair, and I guess in GM's minds, and maybe it should be in your mind, this might be a make or break year for you.
Facts.
If you do not show something of playoff significance, where a team feels like they can still invest in you, those contracts are going to look a little bit different that next time you need to re-sign. What year is he in right now? Is he in his? He's not in his last year, right?
I think he's already re-signed.
He's re-signed. What was it? 2 years ago he re-signed.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he signed 2 years ago.
Right. So, I mean, like I said, this is going to be the make or break. I think that the Pelicans are going to have to decide what they want to do. This is the year they're going to move either Brandon Ingram or Zion Williamson. One of those two, I don't think is going to last until the next year. We're not going to see them next year, or it might be earlier than that. They may realize, yo, listen, I think they may put the ball a little bit in his hands more to see how is he doing, how is he keeping up, blah, 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 just to see if there's any like change in his game and see if there's anything dynamic, because I think we've seen all that we're going to get out of Brandon Ingram. I think the only thing that we're going to really see that's going to be different from Brandon Ingram is probably be shot selection a little bit more and maybe more defense. But in terms of play style, I think you've seen what you can get. But I think they're waiting to see if Zion is going to add anything else to his game. I think the Pelicans is going to see and plus they have a great shooting coach. So I don't understand why he hasn't been trying to start shooting at a higher clip. I think this is going to be the year maybe he might start doing that, and we may see the evolution of Zion. If so, we already know the Pelicans turn back into that bully that you don't want to face, because you're going to have Sean Kemp 2.0. You're going to have like Sean Kemp with Charles Barkley, like force rebounding. You know what I mean? Like that interior, like physicality of Charles Barkley, but with the jumping ability of Sean Kemp. And that shit is scary, bro.
So here's my thing, right? So we got Zion, he signed until the 2027-2028 season.
Right.
I think this year, you know, like you said, if he doesn't show that he can at least stay on the, well, he showed last year that he can stay on the court, but you know what I'm saying, we need that consistently. Like last year was his first year ever playing 70 games. We need you to still, let's not take the foot off the gas on that one. Let's that should be your minimum. You know what I'm saying? That should be your minimum of games played. And also stay healthy enough to actually do something in the postseason, because they needed you out there for that OKC series. I think if Zion's in that OKC series, that series goes completely different. Because Chet
So they beat
Holmgren
the
on
Kings in the plane. They beat the Kings in the plane.
well, yeah, I mean they did that anyway.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, they played the OKC Thunder in the first round. Chet, I love you. Don't think I don't. But Zion's going right through that motherfucking chest, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think that's a completely different series if Zion's there. So if if Zion can get that vengeance that he's talking about and stay healthy this year and go into the postseason healthy and actually do something, man, it's gonna be tough to not not want to keep him around. But if he goes out again and gets hurt, like, do you think they might trade him? Do you think he might be up for trading block?
Well,
Block.
like how you said, Dezo, he got the rookie designated extension, so he signed to the 2027-2028 season. So he's got a 5-year contract from 2023 to 2027. So
Right.
that shit is going up to 197 million.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people would make way if you do trade him, people would make way for that kind of person. But like, listen, man, remember what you did to get this man. Like, you traded AD to basically get this man. So are you telling me you packing it up right now?
I mean, at some point,
And remember
you gotta,
AD. Remember who AD is. Like, he had injury issues
Sure.
as himself. So like, you packing up right now?
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they won't.
No, I wouldn't pack. Like I said, I think this is the year that they evaluate. I think they'll be quicker to trade Brandon Ingram. I think they're quicker to trade BI because BI's value is gonna relatively stay stagnant. Now, if his playmaking takes a level, then he looks even more of a better trade piece, right? And if here's the thing, for them to really, here's the thing, I think the Pelicans want this. Would want this. This would be the best scenario if all three thrive. DeJounte Murray, Zion, and BI. I think the most they want to thrive is Zion, so then they can see if they should really trade him or they should keep them as a cornerstone with DJ. See if that tandem works, right? Now you can see if you can build people around that skill, both attackers, slashers, and for the most part, they pass the ball. So they're not going to hold on to the ball. They're not going to really go that crazy. If you notice that DeJounte Murray, he's really kind of like playing with San Antonio and stuff like that. He's pretty methodical, and he kind of thinks the game a little bit more than people give him credit for. But I'll say this. Another thing is BI. So if BI does well, you're going to have the trade value. You're going to have more pieces that you could get from him. I think with Zion, you're not going to get the value that he is box office on top of his skill set. I think BI, you're going to be able to get at least close to the value because of his skill set. Like BI's box, to me, I don't think BI's box office. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like box office in the way that Zion is. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get the box office value, but you do get the player value. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to be able to you could get more trades out of him, more pieces out of him compared to Zion, where you're not going to get the box office value. If you lose Zion, you're also losing that box office factor.
Right.
Well, at the same time, too, we have to evaluate what is Brandon Ingram's value in the league.
Brandon Ingram, I don't know, man. He's like sometimes I be looking at Brandon Ingram and I'm like, bro, do you even want to play basketball? like his game is so lackadaisical. Like he's just out there effortlessly, just shooting mid-range jumpers. He doesn't look enthused when he's out there. I haven't really seen him smile in a while. I don't know, man. He just looks like he don't really care all that much.
I think the thing about it is also he reminds me of Michael Beasley a little bit. He reminds me of Michael Beasley. I've been listening. I was listening to Michael Beasley just talk about, you know, his role in the NBA and that certain coaches not believing him. I think BI might be in that mode of like, yo, we don't know where to maximize you on the floor. Like we put you here. There's some flaws that kind of stand out in certain times. But if we put you here, you do well. Like, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, too, having the player like Zion is being such a marquee player that kind of puts a dampen on like, yo, damn, we need to have him get touches because he needs to perform because he's box office. Like, who doesn't want to see Zion running down the lane and dunking on somebody, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, people's going to want to see that 10 out of 10 compared to BI's game. That's kind of like you said, it doesn't even look like, even with like Joe Johnson, at least there was this like, well, how can I say, like, it wasn't, damn, I don't know, like just watching in retrospective, watching Joe Johnson's game, I have such a respect of how fluid it looks. Like it's such a pause, but like he's had such a smooth game that there was a great aesthetic to watch. Like I understand how Atlanta, before I didn't understand, I'm thinking, why would Atlanta play for Joe Johnson? Like, what? I didn't understand it. And now when you kind of look back and watch Joe Johnson game, like your aesthetic, he could do everything. Left foot, right foot. I mean, pivot, left, crossing over with his foot, right? In the post, mid range, right? Dribble right, dribble left, one dribble pull up, one dribble pull up to the left. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's able to just do everything, back down, turn around, fade away, shit like that. So BI to me, like your game should be like that too. Like you should be playing like KD. It just don't look like KD. But you do have the capabilities of just getting, you should be able to get to whatever shot that you want, but it looks like you just don't put enough pressure the same way that KD was. And I feel like KD, like once he got to a certain like weight class, he just started playing a little bit different. Like, I know this is going to go in. Like, I'm confident. Like, it's just like, I guess it might be right. It might just be, yo, I love to hoop and just put it in that pain. Like, yo, I enjoy like playing basketball. Maybe B.I. just say, yo, fuck it. I'm nice. I might as well hoop. Could be that. Could be that. That's fair.
Yeah,
or you lose the love of the game. There is that too. The way that you wanted to play the ball, like then you go through all these like challenges with coaches, things like that. It kind of strips you like, yo, damn, I'm still nice, but damn, like I wish I was in the perfect situation for me to thrive. I got Zion on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just probably might not be the right situation for him.
Yeah, so we got a couple more quotes that came out during NBA Media Day. Aaron Gordon, man. Aaron Gordon with quote of the year. Aaron Gordon says that he was expecting a call from Team USA. I was asked about playing for Team USA, then the call never came. Then watching Jokic almost wash those cats, that was dope. But all that being said, America.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Wait.
Aaron Gordon with quote of the year, man. This
Aaron Gordon, where you from, yo?
Aaron, bro, you really thought you was getting a call from Team USA, huh?
I mean, Derek White caught the call, so why the fuck I can't get
Derek White was in the finals.
Jason Tatum was in the finals, but he didn't even get no playtime, so why can't I get?
That's a fact.
Yo, what's up?
I mean, but let's be honest, man. Aaron Gordon is not. He's not Team USA caliber. Neither is Derek White. Neither is Derek White. But it just so happens that
Aaron Gordon is definitely. What are you talking about? Whoa, what are you talking about?
I mean,
Aaron Gordon is definitely Team USA.
I mean, there's a role he could fill on that team.
Defense, dunker spot. What are you talking about?
Context.
What are you talking? What? He's a. What are you talking about? Aaron Gordon, the dunker spot, play defense, mobile, can switch, can play 3s and 4s, and sometimes small ball 5s. What are you talking about? Strong.
He's garbage.
Oh,
he's not garbage.
You think Derek White is better than Aaron Gordon?
Yes.
Well,
do you not?
Fucking way. No fucking way.
Do you not?
No fucking way. No way. No way. No way.
anything, they're like
They're the same
this.
tier. They're in the same tier. It's just preference
They're in
of
the
what you
same.
would want.
They're in
They're
the same tier.
though.
I'll say that they're in the
definitely
same
tier.
tier. They're in the same
But
tier. But
Derek White doesn't clear Aaron Gordon.
no, but Aaron Gordon could provide you a lot of things to your team, depending on the team that you got.
That's
You
what
could
I'm
do it, but the same could be said for Derek White. But Aaron
Mm,
Gordon could fill in
Derek
a
White
lot more
providing.
boxes. A lot more
Mm.
boxes.
So what?
I can find way more Derek Whites.
What?
I can find way more Derek Whites.
I think
That
you're
is
trolling.
kind of true. That is kind of
I
true.
can. I
No,
can.
you're not. No, you can't.
I
No,
can.
you
No,
can't.
you could find more smaller guards that could
A
How many
ball
Derek
guy
Whites
that
are in
can
the
shoot
league right now?
threes.
How many Derek Whites are in the league right now?
Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso is a Derek White.
Alex Caruso
he
can't
pro-
shoot the same.
Huh?
He
He
shoots.
can't shoot the same.
I think he probably shooting at this. Hold on. Let me get the
Caruso
number.
doesn't shoot the same, but
Hold on.
that's a
I
version
gotta
of it. There's a
It
version.
might not be. It might not
He's
be at the
looking
same
up.
attempt. It's not. Might be.
Looking
It
in
might
the
not be.
eyeball.
So we not. So we gonna discredit the Lakers run because we gonna act like it's all Bulls, right?
Caruso can shoot. Don't do that. Caruso can shoot.
Caruso wasn't shooting that well in the Lakers run. Are you kidding me?
He's not a shooter, but he can shoot. He's not a shooter.
He can shoot.
Yes.
You talking
He's
like
not-
we can't? He can't go 3 for 7 from the field. That's the same thing Derek White would do.
But Derek White will go 3 for 7 from the field, but won't have another game going 0 for 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something Derek White would do.
He did that in game fucking what you call? I think it was what game 5 or 4, game 4 in the finals.
And
sleeping on
also,
Caruso, bro. You sleeping on Caruso.
I'm not sleeping on Caruso. Caruso was a bull. I love that man. Caruso's a better defender than Derek White. I get that. But Derek White is.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. See, see.
Right. Derek White is a great role player.
I think
KCP.
Derek White's better than KCP. How is that? How is that a conversation? How? Derek White is a top 50 point guard of all time, bro. Are we kidding?
Wait, what?
Are we kidding ourselves?
Wait, what?
Derek
What?
White is a top 50 point guard of all time.
Derek White is a top 50 point guard of all time.
Yes, sir.
I'm just repeating to make sure I got you clear, Duzzle. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Is
That's
that
what I'm
what you
saying.
want to stand on right there, Duzzle?
That's
Is
what I'm
that
saying.
what you want? Yeah. Oh my God, Duzzle.
I know.
No, bro. You gotta send yourself to hell, bro. What's going
Nigga.
on, dog?
First off,
What?
there's not 50 point guards ever that are better than Derek White. I'm being honest.
All right.
Shout out to Sidney Moncrief, but you know what I'm saying?
Don't
Derek White.
disrespect Sidney Moncrief, bro. You gotta take
I'm
them
not
for the time of the era, bro. You can't
I'm not
fucking
gonna-
error
I'm not
tax them, bro.
I'm not gonna disrespect Sidney Moncrief. Shout out to Sidney Moncrief.
Don't error tax, bro.
But listen, man, Aaron Gordon, I don't know. It's the reason why you ain't get that call, man. I'm just keep it.
I think you're serviceable. Hey. They gave Kawhi a call, and that nigga was looking crazy. Now, granted, when they did give him the call, he was kind of healthy at the time. But I'm saying though, like when you brought that man into the facility, you have to say like, no,
you gotta
nah, bro. You just getting talent together. You gotta make sure that shit mesh.
The only reason why Drew Holiday and Derek White were even on the team is because they didn't want to call Jaylen Brown. That's it. Jaylen Brown, if Jaylen Brown wasn't beefing with Nike, he would be on Team USA.
No, but that's a. I lose Kawhi, and I add Derek White.
Mm-hmm.
So I lose a forward, and I add a guard.
Facts. Because Jaylen Brown was beefing with Nike, man.
That's true. I'll give you that. That's true, but you can't they can't get away from that fact. So make that make sense right there. Like make that make sense in basketball terms. The people that made that decision. You lost a forward, a big forward, 6'7", 6'8", strong motherfucker.
Yeah.
Great isolation score, great 3-point shooter, could work in your system. You lose him, you add a guard. Could provide you close to the same things too, but you add a guard. Make that make sense.
It don't make sense, man. It don't make sense at all. It's one of the mysteries of Team USA, man.
All right.
Where in the world did they get the idea to add Derek White for Kawhi Leonard?
That felt like a little like not hesitation, but like pressure. Like you got panic. Like you panic for a second. Like, oh fuck, we lost this motherfucker. I knew he was gonna lose him. Shit, who can we get right now? Who can? You know what? That motherfucker right there. He not gonna say no. He not even gonna fucking give us a pushback. Get him real quick. And unfortunately, you chose the same person that then they got like 4 people on the team already now. So you got Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday. Now you chose Derek White. So you got the whole fucking Celtics band here. And decide to leave that nigga. Great work, get Grant Hill. Great work. Yo, hey, all I know is Steve Kerr not coaching next year. So hey, shout out to him.
Steve Kerr definitely not coaching Team USA ever again.
Yeah.
2028, that man is out of there. They might get Eric Spoelstra. Who knows?
Let's see how Spo do. I'm not too high, but let's see how Spo do. Because remember, Spo's in that room if all that shit was going down. So like, hey, let's just see how you go.
He wasn't the one making the final decisions.
Right. So let's just see how that shit go down. You know, after you know what I'm saying? Because hey, fuck, that shit was crazy.
Listen, man. My last NBA topic that I got, obviously, y'all see the thumbnail. D Rose packed it up, man. He said it was calls of a career.
Chicago legend
For sure. Even if he don't make the Hall of Fame, he's a Hall of Fame. He's a hood Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? He's a Hall of Famer in the hood.
At least in basketball terms, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer for us. If you don't officially get into the Hall of Fame, we're gonna consider that man at least Hall of Fame worthy. At least
facts
to a degree.
The youngest MVP in NBA history. Well deserved too. I know a lot of people would be trying to say he stole it from LeBron. Fuck all that, man. LeBron went to Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and the Bulls still had a better record than him. Not trying to hear, man. Just not trying to hear. Shout out to D Rose. Enjoy retirement, man. Really enjoy it, man. You know, enjoy your kids. Enjoy your two baby mamas that get along. This man's living life well.
Shout out to D Rose, yo. Shout out
living
to D
life
Rose.
the right way.
I don't know how that situation could go, but shout out to D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, 2 baby moms and you juggling that shit. They both cool. You just, hey, somebody got to tell me how that is, because I don't know. I ain't trying to be in some situation like that, but somebody got to tell me how that is right there, boy.
Facts. We got some NFL news that I wanted to touch on before we continue the show. Christian McCaffrey has been rumored to have a meeting with a specialist in Germany, and it says that the running back is set to miss another couple months per sources. So if you drafted Christian McCaffrey in your fantasy league, hey man, it's wraps. It is wraps, man.
It's over. It's over.
You might want to sit that man down.
You should have been knew that from week 1. When the minute that nigga wasn't there, you're like, oh shit, I got to reroute right there. But hey man, if you didn't do it by now, you better make moves right now. It's looking slow. It's looking bad too. Damn. Shout out to C-Mac too, yo. Shout out to C-Mac, man. Didn't have to happen like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't even know what his injury is. But I know that he missed the first couple of weeks with an injury, and now it's looking like he's going to be done for a couple months. I know Christian McCaffrey, he's had struggles earlier in his career staying on the field, but last season
he gave us a great season. So everybody that put him in his fantasy team ate very well.
Facts. Yeah, but it just looks like that injury bug is coming back to bite him again.
Right.
It's unfortunate too, man.
Very unfortunate. It is what it is. You know, he always bounce back though. I feel like he could bounce back and give the 49ers a great season. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you missing months, I mean what we call that? We call that at least like what 6 games or 7 games? Like you missing 7 games,
Yeah,
like 6, 7 games. Like
great.
come on now. Like
Um, I know Chilltown's probably distraught, man. This is his team, 49ers is his team. So yeah, this can't be good news for him.
shout out Chilltown. Hopefully you can get by this. I don't know how you gonna do it, but hey, your team getting banged up right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Shout
I
out
don't know.
Chilltown for sure.
I don't know if this the year. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We still early.
Um,
We still early. We get into the first quarter, but you know, my
yeah,
fault doesn't.
nah, you good. More NFL news. Atlanta is expected to land the Super Bowl in 2028 again, man. This will be the second
Mm.
time that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium will host the Super Bowl in the last 8 years. Um,
2028.
yeah, 2028. So from 2020 to 2028, I guess. The Super Bowl was the Super Bowl? Did they host the 2020 Super Bowl?
So, which year was that when Brady came back from that? What was it? 21-7 or 21-9 deficit? Which because that year in Atlanta, it was in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm. Oh, that might have been 18.
If that was 18, then that was like what 6 years ago, 6, 7. Yeah. So 12
Mm.
years later, they're gonna put it right back
I
in
think
the
they
Mercedes Benz.
so they may have been talking about the following year because the Mercedes Benz arena wasn't. I mean, they just built that joint not too long ago. Let me see. Let me see when it was built. Mercedes Benz Stadium. Um, so it was built in 2017.
Yeah, it was built in 2017. The Super Bowl happened in 2017.
Okay, where? So yeah, I think they I think what they probably meant was they did the 2017 Super Bowl. So they probably meant like so in the last 10 years it'll be their second time hosting the Super Bowl.
Oh, you know what? That was in Houston, Texas. My fault. That's my fault, though. It's
It's
in Texas.
August.
Yeah.
So it was built in August 26th, 2017. So it had to have been the 2018 Super Bowl. So in the last 10 years, they'll have the second Super Bowl hosting 10 years apart from each other. Probably.
Hey, shit. I mean, eh. Shout out to Atlanta. They getting another one. Y'all getting another one. That's also, hey, make sure
Yeah.
you get your money right because you already know them tickets going to be
Right.
insanely
Yeah.
crazy, insanely
Great.
fucking crazy. I bet the
Bro,
closer you get, start getting to mortgage numbers. You know what I'm saying? Mortgage numbers, which is wild, fucking crazy. I think, I think that needs to be talked about too. Fucking seats costing like fucking an arm and a leg, and mortgage and fucking car notes. Like nigga, what the fuck for a seat?
right.
So this must be a like what man? What man? Nah, man. I don't give a fuck how special this moment is. No way.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy prices out here. They I don't understand. And the thing is, like,
Shout out
I be
Groupon.
seeing people get the tickets and then resell them for even more.
Right.
So it's like, bruh, not only are you price gouging, but you're just gonna sell them back to the people for even more than what you got price gouged out of. Like, what the
Well,
fuck?
that's how it goes. Like this is how wrongdoing goes. You know what I'm saying? One person gets spited by the law, or not by the law, but like higher forces, and they take that same tradition and carry it down. Almost like a Ponzi scheme, to be honest with you, like a Ponzi scheme. So somebody enlisted you. Then they use that same method to enlist another person. Then the scheme goes on and on. It's almost like a Ponzi scheme. So it just it's just a trickle down effect. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, shit, man. When they charging an arm and a leg, and then people don't know that you're buying it for an arm and a leg, you could go back and charge it for a heart and a lung now.
That's true. That's true. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2028. I don't. The NFL is so like there's so much turnover in the NFL. Who knows who's going to be the best teams in 2028? Who knows? But yeah, man. Let's shoot. I only got a few more stories, and then after that we can wrap this up. Let's move out of sports and into my favorite little segment. We got nerd talk. Straight nerd talk for the next couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You made it. If you made it this far in the episode, please like the video. You know what I'm saying? I really rock with y'all if y'all made it this far.
Hey, tap that like button, kick that share button to the sky. Make sure everybody get to see that shit up high.
Facts. So first things first, the first trailer for The Last of Us season 2 has been released, which is releasing in 2025 on HBO. And the first season, I don't know, so obviously it's the movie, or not movie, but it's the show based on the video game. Easy. I don't know if you've ever played the video game.
Which game is it?
Last of Us. Have you ever heard of it or played it before?
Oh no, I heard of that game. I heard of it. Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, so it's a post-apocalyptic type thing. You got your zombie type of stuff going on. And the first season of The Last of Us did really well for HBO, so it was a no-brainer that they were going to make a second season. Let's see what they do with this second season, though, because the second Last of Us game, it wasn't a fan favorite. I'll put it that way. Last of Us 2 wasn't a fan favorite, so let's see how they adapt that story. Maybe they'll change some things up to make it a little bit better of a smoother transition.
Did you tap into it though, Dezo? Did you watch it from beginning to end? Did you
I saw bits and pieces of the first season. I didn't see all of it all the way through.
Are you familiar with the game? Did you play the game?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the game.
So you know the first game storyline, the ins and out of the storyline, you know what happens throughout the whole thing, right?
I know what happens. Yeah.
Do you agree with the movie representation of the game?
So the show adapted it pretty well. They actually did a couple things differently that makes a little bit more sense for live action than it does for a video game. So I appreciated that. But overall, yeah, I feel like it was a good representation of what the game was.
And it's coming out with a season 2?
Yep, releasing in 2025.
Did they give a description of what season 2 going to be? Did they give a description or a trailer or preview?
Yeah, it was a trailer that dropped. Yesterday.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it. It was a pretty good trailer. It's pretty intense.
So, what was is the trailer about the second game, or they're continuing a story from their first
that's the thing.
season?
Like the trailer shows some things from the second game, but some things are different, you know, which is what they did with the first season too. Like some things in the first season were the same as the game, but then you know obviously they did of their own things to make it more suitable for live action, and I
No,
think
of
that's
course,
what they're,
yeah, do a little spin on there. Of course, like
yeah, I think
Ellie
that's what they're
can't
gonna
fall into a
do.
fucking in a river, a stream of fucking water in a tunnel, and that shit is raging fast, and you can't just automatically be saved. No, no, no. Some shit has to,
Right.
you know, you gotta adjust some shit.
Mm, right. So I think I think they're gonna do they're gonna do something to make it a little bit different.
If they doing the
Which, you know,
time skip, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, not to cut you off, that's all. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, though. If second season is based on the second game and they doing the time skip and all that, I mean, listen, the me personally, cause like I'm familiar with both games, cause you could watch that shit damn near like a movie on YouTube. That shit was wild crazy. That shit is dead like a fucking
yeah,
movie. So I'm familiar with that shit. Yo, I mean, there were certain things getting pushed in the second game, and then like there were certain things to me kind of didn't make too much sense. So there's ways you could finesse it, you know, on a movie screen. But if they do decide to do the second game as the second season, you are gonna like that. That might not be too suitable. I ain't gonna lie, that might not be. I don't know if that might fly over well with some people because you know I don't know if I should drop the spoiler or not, but spoiler, the big homie dies. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, facts.
so like, and then
that's
like,
that's that's something that I'm waiting to see how they address that in the second season. You know,
yeah,
like
and then like,
will they
remember,
even address
but like, remember, that's what he dropped like in the beginning of the fucking game, like
exactly?
beginning of the fucking
Exactly.
game, like. You think you about to do some duo tag team shit? Beginning of the fucking game, you lose your dog. You like, yo, what the fuck? And then you see that. Remember that scene too. So like, you gotta reenact that scene because that scene was powerful, damn near throughout the
Yeah,
whole game. Like that was Ellie thing, damn near throughout the game. So like, you gotta reenact that scene. Yeah, I don't know how. Like, just remember that whole situation right there. Like, even like I remember this shit too, cause this shit happened damn near around the pandemic time. I remember when that shit happened and the feedback that the gaming world gave back when that shit happened, and they were not happy at all, yo.
at all.
Like, I saw some of the most craziest shit I could ever see somebody say about a video game online, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
I saw
which
people
is
saying die,
crazy
like
too.
annihilate
Which is
yourself. Like
crazy
what?
too because you know, like I've seen series like kill off the main character. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen it affect a fan base as much as you know them killing Joel off. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it get that crazy.
Right. And then to push your story, I don't like the way how you push your story wasn't even like you didn't. Me personally, I don't think you have to even kill Joe for all of that. But I mean, if you went that direction, like y'all kind of really like kind of fumble that shit. Like, but man, listen, if you just do decide to do that, that's gonna be kind of crazy right there, boy. And then like you took out my dog like a dog. To be honest with you, like you really like violated him, boy. Like Jesus, man.
Mhm.
Like, hey,
Yeah,
power to you.
yeah, man. We'll see what they do in the Last of Us season 2. I can't wait for it, man. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it for sure. Um, let's move on to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. They're linking back up again, man. Um, you know, they have a great working relationship all the way from Fruitvale Station to Black Panther, and now they have their next movie in the works. They worked on Creed together, and their next movie is called Sinners. Um, Sinners is a story about a vampire. Apparently, it's a vampire movie.
Hmm?
Um, and it's starring Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan
Wait,
is
what?
playing.
Wait, what?
Michael B. Jordan is playing the role of a vampire and the role of just a normal guy. I guess he's playing two roles in the movie.
So he's playing himself in two. Wait, so it's almost like a fucking Medea movie or some shit like that. If that's what's going on.
Not really a Medea thing.
Not
It's
like Medea,
probably
like
it's
you know, like
probably just more so.
But like like there's Tyler Perry, then there's like Medea, but like they're in the same movie. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're basically doing green screen at some point.
You remember that Will Smith movie where he
Yeah,
was fighting?
Yeah. Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini. It's probably one of those things.
Which was and real quick, I'm happy that you brought that up. Niggas gotta bring that up into account, bro. Like Will Smith went and played a movie while they used a fucking AI to like make a younger version of himself type shit, and he acted that shit. Dog, what?
Will Smith is a goat, man. I don't know why he gets so much hate, but Will Smith.
Because of Jada. Shout out to Jada. You see what you do to a black man? You see, the man could be called a goat, but then we looking at him like little Willie. Pause.
Yep. Little. But yeah, the first trailer dropped for the vampire film called Sinners. Got Haley Steinfeld in there too. So I mean, we'll see.
Steinfeld. Who's Haley Steinfeld again?
So you know that bad white girl that she was in Hawkeye. I'm trying to think of some other shit she was in.
Let's find this out real quick. Damn. Word. Yeah, I like how you started that off. You're like, yo, that badass white girl. So she got something going on.
You know what I'm saying? She fine. I mean, you just gotta look her up. To be honest with you, I don't really know all the movies that she's been in.
Hey, you already know. I made sure I've been one of the moves. Okay, she got something going on. She got something going on. I ain't gonna lie. She got something going on. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So she's gonna be in it too. So shout out to her, man.
Shout out to her.
All in all, man, that's one of the another nerd topic that I wanted to get to real quick. Shout out to my boy Batman. Batman now has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's the first superhero to receive one.
What?
I didn't know fictional characters got stars on the Walk of Fame. But if
wait. So Batman, like Batman,
yeah,
like
just
Batman,
just Batman.
Like,
it's a star with just his name on it. Just Batman. No actor. Dog. There's no actor attached. It's just him. I didn't know fictional characters got one, but if it's gonna be a fictional character to start the trend, it might as well be Batman. Man.
Why not Spider-Man? You based that nigga in New York City. Gotham City is completely fictional. Do Spider-Man first for goodness sake, it makes sense.
It's the Hollywood Walk of Fame, so you know they probably took that into account.
So do Bruce Wayne, you motherfucker. That's the billionaire. Oh shit, man.
I don't understand it.
I hate y'all. Whoever made that decision, I hate y'all.
Like, how long is the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Like, are they going to eventually run out of space to put people's names on that shit?
That shit must be a mile long, because goddamn, I've been hearing names just been filling up in that shit.
They've been doing this for a while, bro.
At some point in time, somebody name getting disrespected and getting trampled all over now. Somebody just spitting on that motherfucker, but it's all good though. Your name on the street.
Facts. Laura, you want to say hi to people? You want to say hi to the people?
Big dog on the scene. Tap in.
Nah, you're gonna leave. All right.
Now he got dip. That's the dog right there. That's a crime fighting dog. He find out what's going on outside. He's one of the reporters. So hey, tap into the big dog. He outside bumping that mixtape Pluto.
Well, that's all good.
Yeah, hey, mixtape Pluto. You already know. You ain't gotta be the. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, Dessa.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead, Dessa.
Nah, you straight. Go. You good.
Real quick, because I have a story that I have on my file right here. I just want to tap into. I just want to tap into something real quick that I want to let the people know about. Because this story kind of caught my eye, out the corner of my eye. I was looking by it, but I had to really tap in to see what's going on. So, the story reads, and the headline is from NBC Washington. Maryland mother accused of shooting 13-year-old daughter in attempt to kill her. So a woman has been charged with attempted murder after police say she shot her 13-year-old daughter in Seat Pleasant, Maryland. I'm not too sure if we have anybody from the Maryland such area. Pleasant. I don't know where's that at. That's a crazy name to be living in, but hey, shout out to whoever coming out from out there. You know what I'm saying? But within the story, they said officers found the girl suffering from a gunshot wound to her neck at a home in 500 block of 69th Street Place just before 5 p.m. on Monday. While giving her first aid, the officers asked the girl what happened, and she said she just had been shot after getting home from school, according to court documents. The girl later told police at the hospital that she and her mother got into an argument when she came home from school that turned physical. After the fight, the girl started to walk down the stairs at the home when she heard a gunshot and fell to the bottom of the stairs and was unable to move, charging documents say. Her
Wow.
mother then told her to say she was shot by someone else who broke into the home, the girl told police. So the girl's mother, 32-year-old
Wow.
Talika Brown, initially told police that a person experiencing homelessness shot her daughter and then she was already bleeding when she came home from school, according to the police dispatch audio. Charging documents say investigators could smell the scent of a discharged firearm inside the home. When they asked Brown if there was a gun in the home, she said there was one in the safe and it was not registered and didn't belong to her, according to the police.
Mm.
After questioning Brown, police arrested her and charged her with first-degree attempted murder and other charges. Court documents say she gave conflicted statements during the interview with police, and Brown eventually admitted that she was the only one home with her daughter at the time of the shooting. The girl remains in critical
Mm.
condition at a hospital, but is still stable. Brown was denied bond during a hearing Wednesday. Prince George's County Police have taken over the investigation. I just want to say one thing. Well, go ahead, Deso. Go ahead, Deso. I want you to sound off real quick. What you got to say about that right there?
Um, it's unfortunate because you hear so many things about parents doing messed up stuff to their children. It's like you literally birthed this person into and brought this person into the world, gave them life, blew breath into their lungs, and it's like how are you just so quick to just want to do bad things to them? Like when it comes to either domestic abuse or sexual abuse or whatnot, you know, in this case, shooting, like resorting to shooting her in the leg. Is that where she was shot at, in the leg?
No, in the neck. In the neck.
In the neck?
In the neck.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
So you damn near
That's crazy.
killed her. Like you almost killed her. Like God willing, greatness, goodness of God. But she's still living after the next shot. She's unstable. Critical condition, but she's stable. But thank God she survived. But you shot her in the neck. So here's my thing, real quick. That's not to take over, but let me just say this. For one, I strongly believe there's still a thing about kids raising kids. No matter how old you get, you still have a immature mindset that still hasn't matured all the way. Because
Mm.
if you could have an argument with your child and you get so angry and so irate that you resort to going for a unregistered firearm and either accidentally, purposely, intentionally, unintentionally, allegedly shooting your daughter. And you probably, in a rage of moment, you did like, you just did it because you angry, but you accidentally hit her in the neck. You could have almost taken her out. I don't think you're all the way here, and we need to have a serious conversation about mental health, accountability, and how we go about being adult in society.
Mm. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. We gotta. I don't know, man. There has to be. That's what my thing, right? In schools, they teach you all this information, but I feel like how you got those in those episodes of some certain TV shows, like there would be an episode of the kid bringing home like a bag of sugar, and you have to pretend like it's the kid just to like teach you what it's like to raise a kid or something.
Yeah.
You remember that? They didn't do that in my school, and for some reason, I don't think they do that for a lot of you know kids in the Black community, because I don't think they want us to learn how to be great parents. To be honest with you, so I feel like at some point we have to try and teach younger people how to be parents.
Right.
Because resorting to shooting your child in the neck, that's high on the list of what not to do. So
Over an argument that you had after school, God knows what you're really arguing about. It could have never been nowhere near as serious to resort to this, but
it
even if
had to
you're
have been a
arguing,
build-up. A single argument can't be how you go from not wanting to shoot somebody to wanting to shoot somebody. That had to have been like she didn't like her daughter. Like it must not have been a great relationship to begin with.
now I'll say this, Desert, not to defend the mother, but I'll say this. Well, depending how the mother is seeing the situation, because she could be incredibly remorseful. So I believe there's always a chance to, change yourself and be for the better, instead of just taking you out completely. But just to not to be defending her, but just to be fair, I do see some people, and sometimes it doesn't even matter who it is, but when their anger flares to a point, and there's some people that go to 0 from 100 real quick, but their anger flares to a point and they just go crazy. So like, there's some people like they'll be in the kitchen and then I don't know, and they're arguing, like they get heated, all of a sudden they just pull the knife out. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Are you okay? You gotta calm them down. Like, hold on, calm down. Or like they take a pot, throw it at you, throwing things at you. Like, yo, why are you violent right now? We was having a conversation, it turned into a disagreement, got heated to an argument, and now you're throwing and trying to hit me with things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That could all happen in within seconds too. You know what I'm saying? So some people, fly off the handle. They fly off the handle for sure, for sure. They fly off the handle, clear off, yo, clear off.
Yeah, and for those people, you just need therapy. Like you gotta find a way to control yourself and control your anger and not lash out at people who love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not gonna do you any better. It's actually gonna do you worse. Now you're about to face jail time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
you gotta find a way. Thank you, babe. You gotta find a way to try and solve your issues. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But yeah, great topic, man. Great topic. Um, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Easy is. Got anything else?
Real quick to just leave off on a better note than what we're gonna leave off on right now, because you already know it's the weekend, so trying to get people active and ready for the
Yeah, it's a
weekend.
weekend, babe.
Make
I
sure
need
you
some. Oh, wait,
make sure you have
doing
some
that.
fun out there in the weekend. Make sure you get safe and stay out. Make sure you stay out there. Stay safe out there. Make sure you come back into the weekend. Make sure you come back to Monday from the weekend. That's how you enter it. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, just to change up the move. So
Mhm.
I guess it's officially over. marriage that we thought was solidified to a certain extent is finally over. Offset and Cardi B are finally done. The Ratchet Queen and the nigga from the South himself are really splitting their ways and apart now.
Yeah,
Recently, we saw them going back and forth on Twitter, arguing with each other. We saw a statement from Offset saying that Cardi B cheated while she was pregnant with the child that they have together. Right
crazy,
now, I
crazy.
want to ask a quick question. Do you have to get your get back no matter how?
Ah, man, it's just it's so sickening, man. It's so sick.
This
Like
the Ratchet Queen. So niggas like if niggas like Sexy Red, this is the shit that Sexy Red promote right here. This the Ratchet
like
Queen herself.
just to and like you would do that just to spite your ex is crazy work, bro. It's crazy
Yo,
work.
yo, does like how the women say and did and did.
Ah,
I've been hearing
hey,
that a lot.
hey, if revenge is on your heart that much to where you would, and I heard that she slept with Takeoff. I'm saying RP Takeoff, but I heard she cheated on him with Takeoff. So
And if that's true, that's even more disgusting right there.
yeah, it's even worse. Like some women just have no morals. There's no boundaries.
Now, to be fair to Offset was cheating as well. We know how Offset
Yeah, they're
escapades
both
could
they're
go.
both pathetic people. You know what I'm saying? They're both
Right.
they
Right.
both were in this relationship for the wrong reasons, in my
All the
opinion.
wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons. But that was a relationship that was idolized and everybody looked forward to, looked up to, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it looks like it's really rearing its head and coming to a close. Now, I'll say to be fair, for the sake of family, we never know how the situation might unfold in the coming days, weeks, months, years. You don't know how it
In
might
fact,
unfold. We could They could be talking their shit and we could be talking our shit right now, and then like damn near like 3 months later a season change, so we go from fall from winter and now they right back together. So you're like, oh fuck, oh, so all that shit was bullshit, right? All right, okay, cool.
mm,
So
hey,
don't know how it can
listen,
happen, but
ladies, gentlemen out there, if you're listening, choose your spouse wisely, man. Choose the mother of your kids, the father of your kids wisely. It's it's a dog eat dog world out here. You know, you'll give your heart to somebody and they'll play with it. So make
yo,
sure,
chat,
lady.
just know this. If you decide to not wrap it for the thing you about to tap it on, just look at her and just really just do a quick fucking Carfax and see what you really about to get into. You know what I'm saying? Do a quick Carfax, like, all right, man, she look good, cool, but she be trying to fight me. I ain't trying to have no kid that's a fighter, cause I ain't trying to pop her to school all the damn time. Shit, nigga, I used to do that. That ain't cool. Man, she like what I do for her, but she kind of materialistic. I ain't trying to have no fucking kid barking me down for fucking Gucci shoes. This is not even Jordan
Right.
no more. It's Gucci shoes, nigga. It's the lavish shit. It's the ball mains, nigga. Little niggas is showing up to school in fucking ball mains,
So the
ball
Rick Owens.
mains. Rick Owens on
That's
the feet. You think they Converse is nah, man? This that drip right here, dog. Yeah, I don't know. Just think about it, fellas. If you're not gonna rap it, just think about it before you tap it.
Facts, man. Facts. Listen, that's gonna do it for no snooze button, man. Once again, like Easy said, make sure y'all exit this weekend the same way I entered it, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous out there. Uh, go out there and have fun, man. Um, Prayers up to the people down in Florida. Hurricane Helen
Right.
came through and did a number, but we we gonna keep it pushing, man. We gonna keep it pushing. Prayers up to everybody who may have lost their home, lost their car, but after the rain comes the rainbow. So we gonna keep it pushing, man. Yeah, man. Stay safe out there. Easy. Anything you want to tell
Hey,
people?
duck your taco and keep your head on a swivel. You don't know what's going on around you, so make sure you keep your eyes on point and make sure you know where you move, how you're maneuvering. Yo, make sure you keep some money in your pocket. Hey, it's the weekend. It's the freaking weekend, baby. We about to have us some fun. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So keep that
sir.
money in your pocket so you know what you could plan accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I plan accordingly. Keep that change in your pocket. Like I keep on telling y'all. It don't bring you happiness, but it solves a hell of a lot of problems. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said. And right before we get out of here, it's never too late to change. You can always change for the better and make yourself into something from nothing.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, listen, man. Go out there, have fun, stay safe. We'll see y'all back here on Monday, man, for another episode of No Snooze. No Snooze. Yes, sir. Catch y'all
Yes,
then.
sir.